On Mark, Sean Brace, and Ray Dunn. All Philadelphia, all day. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
What up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Middays with Marks on 97.5 The Fanatic. A Yacht Rock Friday. A little bit wet and cold out there. As we say good morning on a great day. Phillies with a big win yesterday on opening day. Ray Dunn, Raymond.
162-0, Johnny.
They might get one or two losses.
Nope. 162-0.
Well, you were down there yesterday, as was to my left, from parts unknown, weight unknown, Sean Brace. On a getaway day for Sean.
Oh,
He's in Florida next week.
yeah, baby. I like the way you phrased that. It's really not that anybody's going to feel anything for me, but wings tonight.
Oh, yeah, because you have to work tonight and Sunday.
Back here tomorrow, 1 to 4 on the air. Back on the wings for Sunday. They got a little twofer this weekend. Philadelphia Wings lacrosse weekend.
Good for you.
Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, next week's going to be great. Awesome show yesterday, though, man. Great show, great vibes, beautiful day around the Delaware Valley, and, man, what a day at the ball yard.
Yeah, because if you're like Ray was saying, he might go down on Friday. Saturday, because of course they give him the day off because of the weather in March. A lot of times you need to reschedule that. The high is 42 degrees on Saturday. That's the high. It's a 4:05 first pitch.
One for the diehards.
So Ray, bring your parka. I think tickets may be available.
No, they are. About half the price yesterday.
Yeah, make me an offer, Ray, to go to the game. How much would you pay me for me to go to the game?
You?
Yes, I would have to be paid to go sit in a stadium.
I can't pay for a ticket and pay you. You get one of the two.
All right, listen. Like, awesome. Yesterday was exactly what I was looking for. Schwarber hits the early home run, and Chris Sanchez. Damn it, man! I'm not doing a Barry Horowitz patting myself on the back, but I love this kid even before last year, and I thought he was destined to be a star. He's even better than I thought. Am I going crazy to say that this kid has the potential to be one of the best starting pitchers in the franchise in the last 40 years? Right? Like, if Steve Carlton won 3 Cy Youngs, I'm not going to go nuts. But Halladay was here a short period of time. Obviously, Roy was dominant in the first couple of years there. Cliff Lee had his moments. Cliff Lee wasn't here long enough. Chris Sanchez's year last year,
Yep.
The fact that he comes out 3 hits, no walks, 10 strikeouts, and he's so efficient with how he pitches. He just gets up. He's a monster, this dude.
So the thing that hit me yesterday is he got better as the game went on. Again, it felt like that from my perspective, to teach their own. And that's one of the things you think about with guys that are qualified as aces. There's only a few of them on that level in the major leagues. Garrett Crochet, Skeens. Is Sanchez on that list? I think he is. The performance yesterday, what we saw last year, obviously if he stays on that track, he must be considered as far as with those guys. But, John, that's the thing about those aces is they get better as it goes on. As the game gets into the 5th inning, as the game gets into the 6th inning, that you know that this guy who started the game is a better option than anybody in your bullpen. 3rd time through the lineup. You know how many pitchers struggled through the 3rd time in the lineup? Sanchez, come on, man. Bring it on. He was awesome yesterday, John.
Yep.
What a day.
Great day. Get the win. Now you get Aaron Nola, who will pitch in game 2. But Sanchez, I actually went because Skeens yesterday doesn't even make it out of the 1st inning. And there's bad defense, so it's like no one's going to say that Skeens isn't still a great pitcher.
Hey, O'Neal Cruz, do you believe in sunglasses, brother?
Holy cow! Even Embiid was trolling him.
Yes.
So,
Get ready to learn DH.
Yeah, get ready. So,
which is a little unfair. Wasn't he an infielder? And they bumped him to the outfield.
I think he was a shortstop.
I'm a big O'Neal Cruz guy.
He's too big.
You know why he got bumped to the outfield?
Because he's not a good infielder?
Right. It might just be a fielding thing.
Right. Yep.
Got a good arm.
So we were talking about Sanchez being Cy Young and Skeens and everything else. You know, it's Chris Sanchez now. It's for the NL Cy Young, and I said this on the air yesterday. In the 1st inning, when he didn't make it out of the 1st inning, I said, if you think Chris Sanchez can win the Cy Young,
you did.
Get in now.
All right.
Plus 450 for Sanchez, plus 400 for Skeens. And it's almost a dead heat. Yoshishibu. What's his name? It's plus 450.
Yeah.
But that's what we're talking about. Last year, you see this from time to time where you'll get a really good year, and then too many innings. And this is something I talked about in the offseason that I was worried about. Like, all right, well, what does he show up to spring training looking like? He's going to be in the World Baseball Classic. Does he lack velocity? He threw a career high in innings because, remember, he pitched in the playoffs too. So how does he come back from last year? This dude is built. You were talking about his, and I talked about this with you before. How he throws before the game, his pregame routine.
Yep.
He throws the ball like 200 yards. It never goes more than 5 feet off of the ground. It's a line drive, and it is fast. And you don't realize how big this dude is. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And all indications are he prepares like nobody else. Like he is totally dialed into everything he's doing. So like, geez, man, if you have this guy going forward to be the top of your rotation, you're going to be good.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was so fun to watch, and that's how it's been. It's one of those guys now where it's like, oh, he's pitching like next Wednesday against the tickets we gave away yesterday.
It's a must watch.
Yeah, it was like, okay, that's a reason to go to the game. It's a must watch. Obviously, pull up on the couch for the TV. But all in all, what a difference he makes as far as helping your bullpen. And it's the long game, right? Like we talk about Aaron Nola expectations, Painter expectations. And like one of the things I look at with those guys is the fact that they can eat up innings and not, take a hit when your bullpen, when those guys start. Like that's so important. And then you get Sanchez that's just the next another level.
He doesn't walk anybody, 10 strikeouts, and that's a game for him.
Yeah, he got so much better. I'm telling you, it was really cool to see him get better as the game rolled on.
Yeah, so you were both down there yesterday. What was the vibe?
Oh,
Killer?
It was 10 out of 10. It was hot. It wasn't
the weather. No, the weather was great.
Wind was ripping, so you had a nice little breeze going on, blowing a little bit out. Of course, we'll have my 10 observations from around the yard coming up at 11 o'clock, but pregame was awesome. People were buzzing. Great to see people cooking, music blasting, walking in. Pregame festivities, top-notch by the Phillies. The Jersey Devil flyover, Johnny Marks, was incredible. And then, of course, when Schwarber hit that home run, it was next level.
Here's Tom McCarthy on the call. Here it is.
1-2. Fly ball, left field. Haggerty going back toward the Yingling side. It is gone! First step to another 50. A 2-run opposite field home run, and the Phillies take a 2-0 lead.
That's where I was in left field. I was out there.
Oh, you were in left field?
Left field.
Which would make sense. That's how you saw Sanchez warming up.
Correct. A little tough one, though. I won't lie, because if you're in the left field seats, you don't get the big, gigantic scoreboard, and they don't show the height videos and everything on that small scoreboard in right.
No.
So you were missing a lot of that stuff.
I'd like to be in right center, is where I typically sit, by the bullpen.
Yeah.
You get a good view of everything. Plus, if you sit in left field during a 105, 135 day game during the summer, that's direct sunlight for the entire game.
Yeah.
You'll be dead by the time you leave.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but yesterday was a later game, so you don't have to worry about that.
On that one, Schwarber, John, I mean, I kid you not, the wind was slightly blowing. There was a good stiff breeze, but it would just look like a flick of the wrist. It looked like a pop-up, and it just kept on carrying. I go, that's us, and then it carried into the seats.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was that moment that, you're like, all right, let's go. Of course, you start doing the math with Schwarber and the home runs. We talked about his number actually dropped to 39.5 yesterday. Pre-game, people were
Is that where it went down to?
39.5. You could have got Schwarber over home runs at one shop that I was told yesterday. I know we talked about it on air.
It's 41.5 at Bet Parks.
40, so that means people took the under on Schwarber hitting 40 home runs. Again, long way to go, but I think that's a silly bet.
Well, so Ray, he's on pace for 162 home runs. That, I think, breaks an MLB record.
It would. Bohm also on pace for 162 home runs.
Let's get to Bohm. He had a rough day yesterday with news coming out about suing his parents. But here's Bohm's home run.
Fly ball, right field. Nimmo's going back toward the wall. It is gone! Opposite field home run, Alec Bohm. 3-run homer, and the Phillies lead it 5-0.
Huh.
And thank God, because Backus tried to give it away in the top of the ninth inning.
Man, you throw Bohm's name into the Google search, and it's something about his parents, and nothing about the home run. What happened? What did I miss?
You didn't
You
hear?
didn't see this one?
No, I can't.
I know.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Very unfortunate, but that was a great at-bat
Yeah.
to go opposite field, just like Schwarber. But you know, it was a conversation that I took from the show yesterday. We were having it in the seats, and I was like, look, because somebody brought up the fact that Garcia should be hitting cleanup, and I was like, man, you know, if you really dive into it, long way to go, of course, but Bomer's a more complete hitter. And then he comes up and goes oppo with
that was a big hit.
Oh,
that really changed the game. Gave him some breathing room. Duran has to come in. Phillies win 5-3. Couldn't be I'm so excited for this season until I'm not, and I get mad. And 162, they'll drive you crazy. You'll drive yourself nuts. But for the most part, you see how this team is going to win.
Oh yeah,
their stars hit home runs. Kyle Schwarber hits a home run.
Yep.
Now Bryce Harper, on the other hand. All right. 610-632-0975. Is that a part of your observations, or is that something
that is a part of my observation?
Okay.
There's some good on the field observations. There's good around the stadium observations, including I sampled a Ghost energy drink. I'll tell you about that 11 o'clock.
All right, 11 o'clock opening day observations.
I was influencing, Johnny. I was influencing yesterday, guys.
You're an influencer. Coming up, one of the coolest things from yesterday was Justin Crawford. The family was there. Pops was so proud of his son. It was really, really cool. And by the way, the kid had a hell of a first game. That's coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Middle, and it's a base hit for Justin Crawford on the first pitch he has seen in his major league career. What a way to get it started.
Oh, man, Tom McCarthy on the call there. So Justin Crawford, 2 for 4. Mm-hmm. Great start to his career. He got Rock Friday.
Oh, yeah.
We talked a lot about Justin Crawford yesterday as well, especially towards the end of the show. And he's on pace to 500 this season. I don't believe he will.
There's a lot of those jokes going around. I love it.
I can only use him today.
Come on,
300 hits, man.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening?
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, man, couldn't be happy for him. It couldn't be any more happy for him. Just seeing his dad at the park, watching him, and like you can just tell, like it's now that we're parents, and
oh man,
now and like you're when I'm sure that you couldn't have been more proud of your daughter than at that some little thing that she did in kindergarten or whatever, right? Like, imagine your son just had his first major league game and he had 2 hits.
Couldn't.
And like, just what that feeling must be like, and that's what Carl looked like yesterday.
Yeah, and shout out to the local cat Kevin McGonigal too, who had 4 hits for Detroit. Yeah, front runner,
Rookie of the year,
front runner for the AL Rookie of the Year for a reason. Good grief! But his parents flew out there, and like you said with Crawford, man, first Phillies player to get a hit in his first at bat on opening day in Major League Baseball debut since Denny Doyle. You remember him, Johnny, from 1970? How about that? Yeah, as you said, 2 hits. There's so many things that I could go into, honestly, with Crawford that caught my attention yesterday. I'll just start with at the plate. Man, he crouches down. First of all, the size, too. He comes across as a big boy. Like, I don't, I watched spring training, obviously saw him a little bit in the AAA last year, through some highlights, so on and so forth, but obviously seeing him in the moment yesterday, in the flesh, like, okay, this dude's got some structure to him. Let's put it that way. Crouches down, good, position at the dish, sees pitches, and a couple of them up the middle. Didn't he get robbed of 1-2 up the middle, I believe? But just, put it, like I said, base hit up the middle. You got to love to see that. Played some really good defense out there, moving around easily. And, oh, by the way, speed on the base path.
Yep.
Wasn't it Turner on second and Crawford on first when Bohm hit the home run? Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I think would be, am I wrong on this, to think that it's going to be different this year about last year's team? Now Turner was here, I get it. But, man, it feels like you got some burners on the base path.
Crawford at 9 is like having a leadoff hitter. Because there's only one leadoff. Once a game, there's a leadoff hitter.
True.
And then other than that, so if Crawford gets on base, now he can also steal. Turner, Schwarber, Harper, pretty good 3 bats coming up behind.
Yep.
So all he's got to, get on base, walk, hit, get on base. And those guys will drive you in.
Yeah,
he's scoring a lot of runs. He scored a run yesterday.
It would have been the other way around. Sorry. So it would have been Crawford on second, Turner on first. That's what it was.
Yeah, second, first.
That's
right. Because, But
you looked out there and you're like, man, could you imagine if you're a pitcher and you have that behind you? That's got to be distracting because those guys can take bags easily.
Yep. Stott had 2 hits in the 5-hole, and then Marsh, I think, had 2 doubles hitting in the 7-hole there. Right. So
a lot went right, baby.
Right. Unfortunately, Marsh didn't score any runs because how about that JT Realmuto 3 for 3, meaning 3 strikeouts. That's all right.
Yeah.
Signed for 2 more years after this season. Right? Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Only 1 game.
Freddie Freeman went 0 for yesterday.
I'm halfway kidding.
Aaron Judge went 0 for 4. Harper, people are going to struggle game 1.
All right.
I know you're playing.
If it was your main takeaway from opening day, you're miserable.
Yeah, you are.
If you didn't notice it opening day, you're burying your head in the sand.
I saved it for 10:18. I made sure I brought up all the good stuff first.
If we opened up today with the JT contract was a mistake, we're miserable.
Yeah, where's the Garcia should be back in cleanup club today? Because we have a good club. I don't know if that's a good one. He had a couple of strikeouts yesterday.
We got a really good club.
Yeah, he had a couple of strikeouts yesterday.
Good contact up the middle of one of them.
And that
was nice.
That's one of them as far as the outfield is concerned. And we'll go a little bit more in depth. But it's another thing. You look out there on that field, and you see center field Crawford, Garcia, and right. And and obviously Marsh, he's good, but just focus on it right and center. You're like, man, this defense out here.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
Looks good. I know I'm a little over the top. I got this team in a parade. We're booked our October after yesterday.
Let's go. What could possibly go wrong between now and October?
Nothing.
A lot.
With 162-0.
So Ray, I actually haven't heard this. So Rangers TV, is this the call of their first of Schwarber's home run?
So this is after the call of Schwarber's home run.
After the call of the Schwarber's home run. There it is.
The left-handed hitter flipping a ball out over the left field wall in this ballpark. It is one of the friendliest little tricks in baseball. And Schwarber, he'll hit some monster shots this year. But that's one of those, if you can use the word, cheapies that a left-handed hitter can get here in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then moments later, on that very same broadcast,
They do have that a home run out of 25 out of 30 parks, including Globe.
It was really the win.
It's a little bit of a stretch to call it a cheapie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It definitely carried. I didn't think it was a home run off the bat.
Right. What did he say? 29 out of 30? Is that what he-
25.
25, excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you remember Ryan Howard, he would be the best example of, because Schwarber doesn't flick. Ryan Howard used to flick the ball over the left field. He would literally just kind of be like, yeah, I'll put it out over here. When he was in his prime, those 4 years, he would do that. I don't know who else is flicking the wrist and putting the ball out.
Yeah, I have an issue with saying anything's a cheapie with power hitters, right? Like if you told me Trey Turner was able to get, and Turner hit some bombs in his career, so it's like, okay, like a Bohm. If you were saying that he could hit a cheapie, guys like Kyle Schwarber don't hit cheapies.
Watching it live, it felt like it was a Citizens Bank home run. But it was really the win more than anything else.
Yeah, it was blowing out.
For sure.
I felt like of the 2 home runs, the Bolt one off the bat, I was like, oh, that's actually got some carry to it. I didn't think it was going to go out when he first hit it. And then as the ball kept carrying, I was like, oh, that's coming towards us. I mean, not towards us. We were up in foul territory, but
it's got a
coming
chance.
that way.
Yeah,
Schwarber, I thought when he hit it, it was like, yeah, that's another home run for Schwarber.
So you did?
Yeah.
I thought it was a pop-up.
So what, 383 was the number?
383.
Yeah,
that's not a short home
That's
run.
not a cheapie, bro.
No.
No, that 325 or 330 is a cheapie. Whatever. All right, so the phone number to dial in, the phone number for the Davis Honda text line, and the phone number for the Davis Honda text line where you send us voice messages is 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. We were overwhelmed with messages yesterday, and we were on location. So we got a bunch of them in, but I know I had some people message me yesterday and say, I'm sending the text, you're not putting them on there. Listen, we're trying. Right, we're getting a lot of them. So as this becomes kind of a neat feature that we have to our show, but like now is the time to get in, and do it with and because we're going to be talking about we're going to go into the 76ers here coming up in a second. So what do we have, Ray? We have a parody song on the Davis Honda text line.
Nice.
Here it is.
Take Ray out to the ball game. Take Ray out on the town. Buy him Coronas and Marlboros. I don't know how he'll ever get home, so let's root for the Cougar. Some Cougar to get him home safe. 'Cause it's opening day with Ray Dunn at the Phillies game.
Yeah. Man, that was strong.
I guess your board's not working.
Come on, man. What is that about? Why does this thing freeze up? Killing me.
Why? There it is. Why? Now it's on.
Oh, that's on you. How does that freeze up because of something you're doing?
No,
I've had it on
yours
the whole
didn't
time.
activate. No, that didn't happen. Yeah, no, whatever you were doing before, it didn't activate it. For whatever reason, it started working.
Whatever. All right. Yeah, these things have a mind of their own at times.
Oh,
But
believe me.
you know what we need? We need Kincade and Salciunas to start hitting some buttons so they get this thing warmed up for
Well, no,
us.
I believe they when this is frozen when I come in, I'm telling you, here's what happens.
Okay.
Oh, it's frozen. And then nobody sends a ticket to
Gotcha.
engineering
Oh, you gotta
or anything
send- you
like
gotta
that.
send the ticket.
Right, because if I say it and then like, it'll be like, well, did we contact engineering? No. Oh, okay, great. So it's just going to give me a sledgehammer and I'll fix it then. All right? And then Vito comes in and his ass crack showing as he's sitting.
Is he all right?
But he knows the truth. Oh! So then poor Vito, now he's underneath the console trying to fix it. And you know, like
Okay?
What is going on back there?
No, but you know, just like he's working on a toilet. All right, let's get it together. Dude, you spit the coffee. I smell it. You spit it all over the place.
I didn't
Did
mean
he-
it.
Did he spin over anything important?
Just the floor and the wall.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing's broken in there.
Oh my God, dude.
You know, you can come in for a second. Everything's okay.
I'm dying.
It's all right. I was just going through what happens when the soundboard breaks, which is the morning show doesn't report it. No, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
working.
it's fine. It's working.
No, it's working. But the morning show doesn't report it. And then I'll complain about it on the air, but then nothing's done about it. And then I'll be like, did Nate put in a ticket? And then 11 o'clock, yeah, Nate put in a ticket.
Oh, my
And then
God.
nobody comes down. And then you're busy doing stuff, and then I get to you. I'm like, dude, fix this. And then you're crawling around on the ground trying to fix it, showing your ass cracks out. That's what I said.
And as I'm taking a sip of coffee, Literally just spit it everywhere.
Sorry, Vito. I didn't mean to involve you.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, so back to the Phillies coming up.
Sweating.
If you missed yesterday's show, the beginning of the show, because we ended up getting into mostly Phillies in the second half of the show, which we should have.
Yes.
Right? But I couldn't be more in on this team right now, Sean. And I'm just telling you, I don't need to explain. I don't need to qualify. I don't need to give reasons. I'm just saying right now with the 76ers, I'm in. And they're back on the court tomorrow. A tough game at Charlotte. A very convenient 6 p.m. Saturday start in Charlotte for the Sixers.
Like that.
Just what I love. Mm-hmm. But I guess I'll be watching the Phillies, so I'll be tuning in. But, like, at this point, I don't know how you wouldn't be excited about the chances. Now, there's 9 games left, so they have to actually do it. And there's enough time left to where they can start to get a little bit of run, and this entire city will be behind them. See, that's the thing. There's enough games to where if they go 7-2 and they're winning the games, the bigger games, if Minnesota comes to town and the Sixers beat Minnesota as one of the better teams in the Western Conference, people are going to start to believe. And then you position yourself as the 6th seed going up against the Knicks. Look the hell out. So if you want in, because, there's a lot of clubs going on right now in Philadelphia. Like, if you want to get into the zone, auto zone, I'm leading that chapter.
Yep.
Ray had Brett Toth for MVP club. I was the only one in that.
It was worthwhile, though.
Dory Jackson fan club. I was the president. We were both right on that. But like, all you gotta do is say I'm in. So when you text or you do the voice text on the Davis Honda text line, name, location, occupation, and then all you gotta say is I'm in. I'm in. I am in on this team. And Bede was fantastic the other night. Paul George, all the things that we were saying making fun is actually true. Paul George taking 25 games off, and he says, in other words, it's great that I was off because now I'm healthy. He's right. He's absolutely right. If Paul George plays the last 25 games, does he look like this right now? No, of course he doesn't. He's not as healthy.
No, he's definitely not.
Right? So Maxey coming back. He needs to get back. I don't know how far away that is, but VJ Edgecombe finishing his rookie year, he isn't hitting the wall. He's getting better.
Okay.
And then you have this rotation. That's all I'm saying. I'm in, and let's go. The Knicks coming into to a playoff game at Xfinity Mobile Arena where you're going to have these Weasel Knick fans that are coming down and trying to buy tickets. How big of a thing is that going to be, trying to block them from getting tickets?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. This has a real possibility of being something. Of being something that's legit. And I'm not saying they're winning a title or anything like that. But 2 weeks ago, nobody cared and nobody thought they were doing anything. But you're the only one that actually thought they could do anything. And then you turned heel on the whole Sixers.
And now I just roll my eyes as you continue to just go ahead. And they have. Let me write this one down. They have a real possibility of doing something. Yeah. That is the tagline for this playoff run.
Yep.
Real possibility. Come on down and support the 76ers because they have a real possibility of doing something. You are right. You are right. You could see it. You can build it up in your mind. The structure is there. The framework is there. Joel Embiid. People were hitting the timeline pretty heavy at me yesterday, taking some shots at me because Embiid, and he opened up about this oblique. And I do feel a little, I won't lie, I'm a human. I make mistakes. Maybe this was a little bit different of an injury than I was giving him credit for. I want to believe JoJo, but it's frustrating because we know it comes back to the call we took yesterday. How good he is. Joel Embiid is the best damn athlete we have seen in this city for a long time. All right? Long time. And what he's capable of, he can show up 10 minutes before a game and drop 70 against the Spurs with Wemby out there. Oh, by the way, hasn't played in 13 games, close to 5 weeks, whatever it was, and he goes out there and literally has one of the greatest games in NBA history if you want to do the analytics of it. It's incredible to watch right now. This team is starting to come together because of the health. We got to get Maxey back in there. But I will say this, if we want to get into the weeds of the competition, some good teams, man. Some good teams in the East. I know it's been the talking point for a lot of people out there. Oh, the East is nothing. It's wide open. Detroit's a great team. I know Cade Cunningham isn't there. Boston, fantastic. Charlotte, watch out for the Hornets.
Yeah.
They're going to get somebody. If Lonzo Ball has his head on straight for a playoff series, watch out. That is a good team.
Yeah, it is. They've made a real second half surge.
They beat the Knicks handily last night.
Yeah, no, they're a good club. The odds are the Sixers are not going to be favored to win a series unless they're playing in a playing game.
Probably not.
But still, who cares?
Well, you never know because odds makers tend to love the Sixers at times.
Nah, not if you're playing the Knicks.
One other thing you said that got my attention. You said that this city wants to get behind them.
Yep. We are ready. Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's your vibe?
That's my vibe. Let's go.
I want to be there because I think it's important.
When was the last time we actually felt good about a Sixers team? And honestly, everybody hated Harden so much, and I was a part of that. But that the series against the Celtics, Harden was really good in that series. They had the Celtics on their home court up 3-2.
3-2.
So, and the Celtics
with the lead in the third quarter.
Yeah, so that team was actually pretty good. But did it feel like that everybody was feeling like there weren't all positive vibes about it?
Yeah.
Well, let's say there's positive vibes, like kind of universally. When teams in the city go on a run, there's no division. Eagles Super Bowl run, Phillies playoff run. With this team, there's division because they're just they've disappointed so many times. That's what I want. I want everybody behind them so they can feel it. And you know what? As much as I've said in the last however many weeks, like it's time to blow it up. Oh, things change. And you make a run where you feel good.
Yes.
And I don't know if this is necessarily a good thing, but like if they make a run and they come close to even beating the Knicks, they're going to run it back and they're going to try to add to it. And they're going to try to do it again next year because Edgecombe will be better. Maxey may be better. And they're going to go for it again next year. So, and by the way, and if they falter and B gets injured and whatever, then they may not do that. But this is such a big stretch for the organization and the team.
Well, it's what was expected from Daryl Morey's vision, right? When he goes out there and gives the contract to Joel Embiid and Paul George, brings him in, a lot of us on the outside are going, dude, what are you doing here? Like, these guys are injury prone, and you're banking on them being healthy for 82 plus. Like I said yesterday with the 48-game stretch in the second season, his postseason year. Like, come on, man, that's not going to work out. So here we are. This is desperation mode for Daryl Morey because if it doesn't work, I think they hit the reset button. I do. If they don't win a series,
and he's included in the reset button.
Correct.
All right, here's Kendrick Perkins. So we talk about the Knicks. They also have a real possibility of being the 5 seed, which would mean you would play the Cavs, your 4 seed. Here's Kendrick Perkins talking about that.
I would have to lean more towards the 76ers because of the offensive firepower that they have.
Over the Cavs.
Right? When you think about Joel Embiid, he could average 30 in the series. Tyrese Maxey, he could average 30 in the series. Paul George, he could surprise us. He could average 25. They have enough that they shouldn't be in this position anyway, but because of injuries, the suspension of Paul George, if you really honestly think about it, this team is really up there. Like, one could argue that they're better than the Cavs on paper.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, the Cavs beat them 4 times this year.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But again, expectations and everything else. I would just love that. I want a series. I don't want to be I'll be the play-in team, but I want a series.
Yeah.
I want to be the 6th seed. Let's go, and then let's go. I'm in. So are other people in?
Currently 40-33, holding the 7 seed right now, tied with the Raptors, also at 40-32. So 6-7. 6-7. There you go. And then the Magic 39-34, right behind them.
All right, we have some text Ray will get to, but here's a voice text on the Davis Honda text line. Here it is.
No.
Yeah, you said Arthur. Yeah, that's a Sixer text, right?
Really?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
You guys, it's Arthur.
No.
Calling from Scottsdale. Associate, the Costa Nostra.
Oh, he's doing that.
Joel Embiid, the Sixers are back. He'll have Bell's palsy by next week.
Oh.
You idiots. The Sixers aren't doing anything. The Knicks are going to win the championship this year.
That's what I'm saying. There's dirty New York fans?
Arthur is a New York guy, isn't he? Now, is Arthur alive? Is that really him?
I don't think it was him, but he's really alive.
He's alive? Okay.
He's alive. He called in. We think he's incarcerated. When you don't hear from him, he's normally in jail.
Probably. Sometimes people can't get out of their own way when they're in that world.
No, they know who he is, which means they're going to be arresting him all the time. He's going to have to move.
But he is. It's funny you brought up the whole Nick situation because if that does happen, we got to check ourselves. Like we got to go ahead and
we do not sell tickets to Knicks fans.
You got to put yourself in front of everything because that is so important to get the home court advantage because you know that those Knicks fans are coming in bunches and We got to do it. Like I said, I looked ourselves in the mirror. I want us to look ourselves in the mirror this year.
Yeah, you were saying that before.
Correct, because of how disgusting it is.
But
when
if you make a run here and you get into the playoffs, now I can say, no, we have to do this as fans. Before, whatever. No, if they're going to pay big prices on the secondary market, why would I do that to go see this team? I would do it to see this team that I think could be. All right, we got text messages too, Ray. What do we have on the Davis Honda text line?
Yeah, Mason from Mount Union coming in here. I'm in. Maxey comes back, and we are crushing the Knicks.
I'm in.
Crushing the Knicks.
Ray, you in?
Crushing the Knicks. Again, this in thing with terms and conditions. I'm in. They could win a playoff series. I'm not in. They're going to win the title.
You keep qualifying it and setting expectations. That's a mistake. That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, then I've been in all season.
Are you? No, you haven't.
I've been down there all the time. I enjoy watching this team. I've been on this show day in and day out with you. This team. What a waste. What a waste. I can't watch this group.
Then stop qualifying everything. Being like, what do you mean I'm in?
Well, then
you've been in. You should have to answer the question.
I was happy with you being in at first of all of us.
So this is what it's like. When your girlfriend asks you, "Do you love me?" What do you say? Well, what does that mean? What do you mean? No, you say yes.
Yeah, as
yes,
I say, you answer like that.
Yeah.
What do I mean? No.
That's what I'm asking. Are you in? You're doing do I love you? I mean, why are you asking that? What does it mean?
That's a perfect way to phrase it, John, because Ray, he is right. You say that to a girl, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm in. I'm always with you. But, what does that mean? That's not going to play.
Do I love you? Yeah, of course I love you.
Yeah, you got to say you love her back.
Everybody's I don't know if you have to.
You have to.
If you want to continue,
if you want to continue being with the person,
say it.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
My point is, it's an easy answer. You don't have to qualify it or think about it. Are you in?
I guess I just hear this from the sense of someone that's driving the car right now. In for what? When you ask, hey, you want to go out later? And the answer is yes. I'm signing up for plans I have no idea. I want to know what the plans are. Who's going to be there? What are we doing? Plans. What are we drinking? Where are we going?
You're like my wife. You ask too many questions.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it depends. It depends on the situation here. With the Sixers, there's always questions.
Yes, there is. Yes,
Poor
there
Ray.
is.
610-632-0975. 610-632-0975.
There's a great Incubus song, R-U-N, if I could throw a request a little later in the show, maybe, because I know it's a Yacht Rock Friday. It's got a little vibe.
We don't. We don't. We can play on that.
All right, yeah. R-U-N by Incubus. Please, if you wouldn't mind. I like that jam. It's good, good melodic tune.
All right, we have some voice memos coming up on the 76ers. We'll get back to your phone calls as well. 11 o'clock. Sean Brace's 10 observations from opening day.
Shawnee Snipes apparently is a thing now, yeah.
Is that your nickname?
Is that
what people are calling you?
Yeah, I got it on the timeline.
Did I make Vito mad?
What's the reasoning behind that?
He walked by and
Oh,
kind
my
of...
God.
That
was hysterical.
The whole...
Tell me they got that on video.
The issue is
he's not. All right. They don't get... I don't know what Dutz does back there, but he doesn't get me on video.
Well, the one time you
literally
shirtless,
and I'm doing it for the video, not so John sees me, all right? And he didn't even put me on. He's like, I'm trying to keep our viewership. No, if I'm going to be an idiot, film it, okay? I'm doing it for a reason. I didn't spit coffee on purpose.
It was not on purpose.
That was absurd. When you said his butt crack was hanging out, I literally lost it.
Yeah, because Ray, he wouldn't intentionally spit coffee on the wall.
Oh, no, it's not on the wall. No, is it?
Dude,
no. All
right. I was worried he was going to go on the electronic.
It was Triple H.
That's what I was worried about. The electronics.
No,
I
thought
maybe he's choking to death. That's why he's on the floor.
But
I turned my head. The electronics.
All right, I did Triple H with it.
That's coming up middays with Marks 97.5.
No hot takes, no
This is Incubus. It does have a kind of a modern yacht rock.
There you go. This is the Sixers theme song right now.
Ooh, we do need a theme song.
Are you in?
Good song.
I'm in, John.
I know you're in.
I'm in. We're doing it again.
You've been hurt before.
We are doing. Yes, this is worst case scenario where you have that girl, and most of the time it happens when we're younger. This maybe high school, this college. Look, it happened to me in college.
It did.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna, share my soul to you. I dated this girl named Chalice, and she was terrible.
But she was probably hot, considering you wanted to.
Oh, she was a Hooters girl. She was
sense.
smoke. She smelled awful when she came home, though.
I bet.
Yeah, those Hooters girls, they a fryer. Let's come on.
But at the end of the day, you're in a restaurant. You're in a restaurant singing that's selling wings and burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
The clientele, I can't imagine come in all that clean.
She was the bartender. So
at the time you could probably smoke cigarettes.
I don't remember that, but this is
we're
definitely.
talking about in the 90s.
No,
right?
this is 03, 02.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
no, you're not that old.
and this girl, look, everything was great first couple months, and then it wasn't. And she was hot, and she got a lot of attention. And of course, there were dudes that were before social media, dudes texting all that, right? And of course, but she would call you up. It's college. You'd be an idiot. Of course, it's midnight. Boom, hey, I'll be down here. And you would go. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Knowing that she was not someone that is in your corner, knowing that she's talking to other dudes, but you would be like, all right, let's go down there. Sure. That's what we're doing again with the 76ers.
Is that what you did, Ray?
We know what's coming.
Is that what happened with you?
I mean, there's been time where you've had that someone in your life.
When she's hot, you're going to make mistakes.
But the thing about it is, if you don't care and you're like, whatever, but if you care, then that's on you. And that's where I am.
Well, I care.
That's what I'm saying. That's you. And me, they lose 3 or 4. I'm blowing the team back up.
I got it. Yes. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I genuinely feel like this team, and when I say a run, what does that mean? Like Ray needs exact terminology of what I'm talking about. I don't need to qualify it. This team feels like it feels like we're ready for a nice little month of basketball here.
Oh, it'd be great.
Right? Where how about having fun watching this team? How about going into the playoffs feeling good about our chances?
Well, let me go ahead and say this. Tomorrow is one of the biggest games that the Sixers have had in a long time. I don't know. Ray? John's laughing at me. Am I right?
You're right that it's a massive game.
It's a monster game. 6 o'clock. The Hornets are 39-34. Sixers are 40-33. We got 9 games left. This is a playoff game. This is a playoff game. Point blank, end of story. They got to find a way to win this game tomorrow. Now I ask you, is Joel Embiid playing?
Hell yeah, he's playing.
Okay.
He better be playing.
All right.
They have 2 games off, right? 2 days off.
Paul George playing?
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
To your point,
this is what they do.
This is a big game.
Yes. Monster.
It's a big game. I think it's a big game for them to say, hey, we're not talking about them beating the OKC on the road. The Hornets are the Hornets, but still the Hornets are a team that's playing really well right now, and they will beat you.
Yeah, they can shoot it from outside really well. Nipple's a beast.
I'm dying to know what this line would be.
I'm not seeing anything
It's not out yet. No,
because of what the Hornets are playing tonight. Is that why?
Sometimes they just don't put these out 2 days in advance.
All right, no Hornets action tonight, so they have the night off. Sixers have the night off. Again, Hornets with the nice victory last night.
And a lot of times they want to wait till game up, like as Embiid playing. They don't want to put a line out right now. Who the hell knows?
Am I wrong to just question about that? Because that's where I'm at with this team, with this franchise. Year after year, here we are. You can't assume. I'm with you. Joel Embiid is playing, but I'm not assuming that. I don't know anything with these guys.
Well, we're assuming that his body responded well to playing, which is something we shouldn't assume, right?
Yeah.
I also saw someone, I think it was actually Sixers Adam, tweet about that. He asked him about him rolling out his wrist on the bench a couple of times. I was like, oh, man.
Here we go.
We're going to be talking about that coming up. And then he dunked. I got to say, the one thing that came out of that game, awesome to see him dunk on Buzelis, because in the moment, you're like, that's sweet. Every time he dunks now, I do have the reaction in my head of like, you know what? Let's get to an easier way. I know you could posterize someone. It's a great highlight. I'll see it shared everywhere. I'm going to end up liking the video of it.
Big dude.
But once I come down from the high of, oh my God, he just dunked on someone, I have the, ooh, maybe we just take the easier two here. Layups, tap-ins, no more dunking.
I think it's a matter of what injury we're dealing with, not if he gets injured. Between now and whenever the season ends. I mean, let's be honest. When has it ever been otherwise?
You're right.
The guy breaks his orbital bone. He had Bell's palsy, as Fake Arthur pointed out. The Davis Honda text line, feel the Davis difference at Davis Honda in Burlington. We have some voice messages. What do we got, Ray?
Hey, happy Yacht Rock Friday, neighbors. This is Derek. I work at a firm over at 3 Bala, and I am so back in on the Sixers. I love playoff basketball, and if they can just have a nice run, man, they could be a tough out for anybody in the East. And, yeah, bring on the Knicks. I'm with Johnny. Let's go.
Let's go. All I want to hear is a bunch of the analysts saying, well, there's no team that wants to play the Sixers once the playoff starts.
Yep.
That's all I need to hear.
That's exactly what they will be saying. We will be that team in both conferences. Oh, this is the team you don't want to play. Because it's top-heavy in the West. If you're not talking about OKC and San Antonio, or maybe Denver too as well, you're going to miss me. But the Sixers are that team. If healthy, watch out.
Yeah.
Maybe the Hornets could potentially be that team too, but
Hornets, like the Hornets are a good team. I don't think they can beat you in a series.
No, they're young.
With Maxey and Embiid and George, yeah, they're young. They're not like them making the playoffs and having a competitive series would be good for them.
Absolutely.
For the Sixers, that's essentially kind of what we're asking for, but you can expect more than that, or you should want more than that.
Definitely want more than that. Yeah. You're right.
All right, give me another message there, Ray.
Hey, this is Gus from Centralia. I'm a botanist. I like plants. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm the 76ers. I'm getting this race done with Suzanne the Cougar on a Saturday.
Ooh.
Suzanne the Cougar.
Cougar talk with Ray Dunn.
Suzanne's a nice Cougar name.
What does your mom think about the Cougar talk, Ray?
We don't talk about that. There's an unspoken.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, what's on the air is on the air. And,
right.
That's kind of works with my household, too. Yeah.
As far as she's aware, it's a bit.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
The smoking's not a bit, to say.
No, that's a bit. Also a bit. Did I bring this up, by the way? We had a listener that wanted to bring cigarettes into the game on Wednesday. Randy. They tried to sneak cigarettes in through his girlfriend's boot to give me a pack of Marlboro Reds. They got confiscated at the door.
Funny. They're making a comeback.
The cigarettes got confiscated?
Confiscated at the door. They tried to sneak them in.
You can't bring cigarettes in?
No.
I know you can't smoke them in there.
Wow.
You can't even bring them in.
You can't bring them in. Randy and his girlfriend tried to bring me cigarettes.
Citizens Bank Park is a non-smoking arena.
Yeah, I mean, let's bring smoking back, man.
Sean Bernard and I were walking into the Sixer games on Wednesday. He said, cigarettes are making a comeback. They are.
Regular cigarettes?
Smokes are making a comeback right now.
And I want to be very clear, I've had nothing to do with that, and I will have nothing to do with that.
Ray smokes. He does. Coming up, not only was Ray at the game yesterday, so was Sean Brace. His 10 observations from opening day at the Phillies is coming up next. Middays of Marks, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
162-0. I'm Ray Dunn. This update is brought to you by Comer & Cross Garage Floors. Like pulling into a new car showroom every night. Get a free estimate by calling 1-800-NEW-FLOOR or at comercross.com. The Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday, opening day down at the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber got the party started with a 2-run homer.
1-2. Fly ball, left field. Haggerty going back toward the Yingling side. It is gone! First step to another 50.
He wasn't the only one that homered in the game. Alec Boehm with a 3-run homer as well. Christopher Sanchez going 6 innings, striking out 10, allowing just 3 hits. Now the Phillies get back to action tomorrow against the Rangers once again. Aaron Nola on the mound against Jacob deGrom. Flyers won 5-1 last night. 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of the game. Still 5 points out of a playoff spot. They've got the Red Wings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And the 76ers return tomorrow night at 6 in Charlotte against the Hornets. They have a 1-game lead in the standings over Charlotte. This update is brought to you by the Hartford Auto Insurance. Drivers 50 and over can count on the Hartford Auto Insurance for protection that brings peace of mind. The Hartford, your protection is their passion, provided by the Hartford Insurance Group, Incorporated. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and The Fanatic.
man. A lot of Sean Brace coming up this segment.
Oh, yeah.
Who died?
Oh, that was
Not this guy, right?
No. It was Seals and Croft is the band. It was Dash Crofts. Summer Breeze, John
Summer
Mark.
Breeze makes me feel fine.
That's right. So we got a little hot. We got to pour one out.
Sean poured out a Bartles and James.
Yeah. On this Yacht Rock Friday, we got to pour out. We got to pour out a wine cooler.
Please make that stop.
Hey, what was your favorite wine cooler? Seagram's. Seagram's was my favorite.
Boons.
Yeah. There you go.
It tasted like sugar.
So we got to pour out a little summer for Dash Crofts. We're going to pour one out here. Summer Breeze. Great Yacht Rock song. Great summer song. And he lived a great life, man. 85. Sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up right now.
I would take that.
Yeah, if you could still swing a golf club at 80, I'm in. If I can't swing a golf club, just take me out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I can swing a golf club at you when I'm 80, I'd be happy. Otherwise, I don't like. Casey Boy was just in here. And we were talking about my dislike of golf. But the first thing he says, Ray, is he says, man, why does it smell like syrup in here? That's what I said to Sean before. It's like, it's obviously flavored coffee because it reeks like flavored coffee. Is it flavored coffee?
It is flavored coffee. There is it's
hazelnut.
It's a half and half. No, what I do is
vanilla.
And I never did this until I saw somebody do it a couple months ago. It's the caramel cream, which is the limited edition.
Which
flavor.
has been around for a while, though.
It's their best. This banana bread flavor is it's all right. But the caramel cream and then half and half regular. So you go regular. I never mixed coffee flavors before.
I typically I would also do a little bit of the Cuban or the stronger coffee just because the Wawa coffee's a little light.
Look at you.
Yeah. So I would mix it a little bit, but
it's, as you can smell, it's got a great flavor.
Why does it smell like
the video will be out. If you missed it, John talked about the great Vito and when
he's trying to fix something under the console,
to crawl around.
Yeah, typically he looks like a plumber.
Yeah. And John put that image in my head as I was taking a sip of the great caramel cream from Wawa, and it went everywhere, Triple H style. Sorry about that.
It did. All right, so there you go. Well, listen. You were down there yesterday, Sean Brace. Opening day with the Phillies. What a day. What a day.
Let's go. What do you say here? It's great to be back at the ball yard. If you were down there, you were observing just like I was. I know Ray was down there as well. What a day. 75 and sunny. Wind blowing through. And you didn't need suntan lotion either, right? It was a nice, cool 75. No suntan lotion. I asked. I was trying to find it, but I had a hat on. Anyways, we opened up 10 observations from yesterday. Great to be back. Number 10. Simple as that. The lots were filled, guys. Red, white, and blue everywhere. The grills were firing. I saw people all over the place. Jamie Lynch rolled through. The bro, what's up? Had some fun talking to him a little bit. Of course, SJK, the great DJ from Xfinity Live, said he sets the alarm for us. Oh, man, it was awesome. But just great to be back. That's number 10. Number 9. Let's talk about the Ricky Bo pop. Boys. Wow, Ricky Bo's loved.
Huge ovation.
Huge ovation. Now, it wasn't Mike Schmidt levels, but it was up there. Like, perfect example is I was at the Sixers game on Wednesday when they had George Lynch back in AI. There's levels to it, right? There wasn't that much of a drop off. Ricky Bo.
So you called Ricky Bo George Lynch?
No, I love George Lynch.
I do too.
Okay.
So did Ricky get a better reception than George Lynch?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Is he more like a Tyrone Hill or Jumaine Jones?
Better? Yeah, Ricky got a lot of love.
I heard it.
And the people around me were like, Ricky!
Yeah.
So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, who doesn't love Ricky Bo?
First pitch, Ray?
First pitch was solid. And if you see, I tweet out the video of it, he's like a step, a stride behind everyone else. You could feel the gravity of the mound pulling Ricky Bo back to it.
Yeah.
There was just a calling for him to get further from the catcher. I think he wanted to show he could still spin it from the mound. And they're like, no, we're going to do it from like 5 feet for the guys that were in the All-Star game 20 years before you were.
Right.
But he was backing up. You could see he really wanted to let it rip.
Larry Boa could easily. He throws BP still. So it's not like Larry could. Oh, yeah. 80 years old. There's no reason. Like, he could still swing it. But, honestly, like, as far as Ricky Bo, like, having a bad first pitch, I never worried about that. He's listen. I don't think big spots Ricky Bo would falter.
No, not at all.
The athleticism's still there.
Yo, definitely.
For sure.
Despite the videos we put out on the timeline from last year's knockout, the athleticism is very much still there.
So would you care to say that his fastball is still intact?
He's still got his fastball.
Number 8, the Fanatic's fastball is still coming with some MPHs.
Is it there?
Oh, he is strong. He crushed it yesterday. The 1776 theme, 250, big year for us here in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, across the board. The Fanatic was rolling out there, had me rolling. The best mascot in sports, period, end of story.
Yeah, and he really, and after so many years, you would think he would have fallen off a little bit. Every time I go down to the park, I love him. I love when he's on the dugout, starting with the seventh inning.
Yep.
I love when he comes out in the 5th and he does this little thing on the ATV.
Tremendous.
His comedy has never been better.
Yep.
Big Fanatic fan.
Oh, absolutely. And you look, as far as my daughter is concerned,
kids love the Fanatic.
Gritty scares the hell out of her. The Fanatic she wants to meet.
So, I guess it was last year. Only my Lena, my middle girl, wanted to go get a picture with the Fanatic. My oldest and my youngest definitely didn't want to.
No.
But no, they did like, no, I'm fine. And it's like, all right. I don't know. Fanac's great.
All right. Number 6, Ghost Energy Drink. The deck, the left field porch scoreboard building. It was the new debut of the energy deck in left field, a vibrant, high-energy destination at one of the ballpark's most exciting viewpoints is what it says.
So how was it?
I didn't really think there was much of a change.
No.
It was the same old song and dance, but just with the new logo. But here's the deal. I did sample a Ghost Energy.
I saw that.
All right, so I went with the Ghost Energy grape flavor, which you can get for $6.85. And it was sweet. It was good. I'll sample Ghost.
Yep.
I'll try it again. I'll try some other flavors. They had 2 flavors there, so you can go ahead and scoop one up. 8.4 ounces.
Pretty clear that Sean is in favor of Harry the K's being gone.
You know what?
And he doesn't like Harry Kalas.
So I posted the picture, and people were in my inbox booing me. That's one. 2 is when I purchased the Ghost Energy drink, I walked by the statue of Harry K, and I felt the disappointment just raining down on me. Like Harry was like in my soul, just looking into me like, come on, Brace, what are you doing here? I did feel it. I'm not lying to you.
Did anybody put a Ghost Energy drink on the statue?
I'll tell you what, they might have got beaten up if they did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of feelings right now. And shout out to Ghost Energy, man, because you heard it from John Middleton. Because of Ghost Energy, we're going to be able to sign a player or two.
And
all right?
we're going to hold him to that.
Yeah.
Let's wait to see who that player is.
No, but his point is, and he said this in other comments, if you want to have a $300 million payroll, you have to be able to sell all over the ballpark.
Oh.
Go to Yankee Stadium and see what's not sold at Yankee Stadium.
I'm a little disappointed, though, honestly. They gave away a lot of real estate to Ghost Energy. They got the name of the deck. They got the controversy. There were multiple Ghost Energy logos out there.
A lot of them.
Sell a little bit more of that space to somebody else. Yeah. Let's make a little bit more money here if we're going to go all out.
Well, I mean, or they just paid that much money for it. You see Dodger Stadium sold their rights?
No.
It's going to be Dodger Stadium, but it's named.
Well,
something at Dodger Stadium.
Everybody's got to get that money, which brings us to number 5. Sorry, John Middleton. The prices of concessions, out of pocket these days. I'm sorry. Folks, we got to go ahead and put our foot down because it starts and ends with us, the consumer. If we continue to pay these prices, they're just going to continue to raise them. I can't do it anymore, man.
Then don't.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I'm going to have my beverages before I roll in. Mm-hmm. Maybe have 1 beer. Hopefully 9 innings is a long game. But I'm going to start to take advantage of the fact that you can fill up a water bottle for free because water's $6.
You can bring in a water bottle.
I think you can bring one in,
I
too.
know you can.
Okay.
I have.
And also food. I'm going to start bringing in food as well. I am.
Rapid hoagies.
I got to. Right? I just think if they're going to give us that opportunity, then I'm not going to complain anymore. I'm just not going to buy it. Dude, the All-Star Game stuff, come on, man. A hat, $50.
Yep.
Like, I just...
Yeah, but a hat from anywhere is $40.
I understand it. I can't do it.
Bring food, bring drink in the parking lot, if that's all the stuff you want to do. I agree.
Yeah.
You had to, how much? So you bought a round. How much was it? Or a round? It was 2 drinks, right?
2 drinks, $50. It's $47.
Wow, man.
That's before tip, and it's the 2 cans. Look, our intern Nate. I texted you back the video or the picture of this.
Our intern Nate.
Oh my God, I did say intern. Sorry, negative. My fault, Nate. I didn't mean to say that. Negative Nate. He said it's an IQ test. Yeah, I'm failing it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm failing it. Anyways.
And Sean, prices,
there it is.
Prices are not going down.
No, they're not.
You can try to do our no Roger, no rerun, no rent,
yeah,
and picket it, but
Number 4 and number 3, a little combined here, but number 4, Big Dom in the house. Saw him up there in the box, hanging out, catching opening
Let me guess,
day.
he was wearing a tracksuit.
Tracksuit blue. Yep. Nice call there. Number 3, Johnny Callison jersey. Wow. We need Johnny Callison jerseys for the show.
Do we?
Yes. That's a great.
How do we get them? China?
I'll talk to my guy at North Penn Customs.
Okay.
I'll see if he can create us something.
Okay.
My guy Nick over
I'm
there.
only getting one if I can hit a home run off an analog clock.
Johnny Callison.
Yeah, we need to get an analog clock, too.
Yep. All right, number 2, Ray. I don't know if you were dealing with this. It was opening day for everybody, John.
Yep.
The seating etiquette, stadium etiquette at an all-time low yesterday. People, the pregame show is 30 minutes long. Like first inning, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. Like you get your beer, you get your food, and then you sit down and you don't move until the end of the first. You got to take the top and the bottom. Seating etiquette, Ray. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Absolutely agree with it. And it's not even so much the up and the down for me as it is. We used to live in a world, and I'll say maybe it's just opening day, but we used to live in a world where you gave consideration to make it the easiest possible route for you to get to your seat, not just what was most convenient for you. You know, if I come into the section and I realize that I'm sitting in, seat 15, 16, 17, 18, and I'm at seat 1, I'm going to go back around and go in the other side because there's less people that I'm going to bother.
You don't have to go past 16 people.
Right.
I like that, Ray.
The people came in, there's 26 seats. They got seats 2 and 3, and they come on the 26 side.
But people may not realize that's how it works. With all due respect, I know that. Like, I know to look like, okay, what do we have? Seat 17? Okay, we're not going to enter at this 105. We're going to enter at that 105 because that's where the seats are.
Yeah.
Some people don't know any better. Or they just don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Well,
and
that's
it was
the problem.
It was opening day for everybody. You could feel it.
Yeah.
All right, we all got to get a little warmed up. We're back at the ball yard. We got to start thinking a little bit here. And finally, number 1, and you could bring it down, Ray. Let's get serious for a second, if you would not mind. There is a palpable angst. There's a tension right now in that ballpark, one game in, with Bryce Harper. You could feel it, and I don't know. I don't think it's fair. I don't know what has changed. I didn't see a lot, and this might be a little over the top for people, and I'm curious if people were disagree or not. Number 1, did you feel it? But number 2, I didn't see a lot of Harper jerseys yesterday. Everybody was wearing a jersey. I didn't see a lot of Harper on the back. I saw a lot of Trey, a lot of Schwarber, a lot of throwbacks, Utley, Rollins, Hamels, all that. Not a lot of Harper. And you just feel it, man.
So Ray was there too, Ray?
I can't say that I made a concerted effort to look at the jerseys.
No, not the jerseys, just the overall feel of
an
tension.
Yeah, for sure.
You felt it?
I felt it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't the first strikeout after the Schwarber homer, but when he got out later in the game,
And I felt it first at bat.
I was like, ooh.
I felt it first at bat.
There was just an uneasy energy after he got out, and it was not something that. And even when he came to the plate, like you're
It
excited
wasn't
to
a
see
joyous.
Harper,
It
but
wasn't a
it's like,
joyous.
yeah.
So that's his first at bat of the season. First game of the season, and if you can pull that all the way down, you activate that.
Yeah.
But I didn't sense it watching the game. Now, keep in mind, I had an event last night. I was out at Hatfield Ice, Jefferson Health, Hatfield Ice.
How'd that go?
I was fantastic. So I watched the last 3 innings of the game from there. But I didn't necessarily sense it. But the fact that both of you sensed the tension. So that's good for the Davis Honda text line and the phone line 610-632-0975. Name, location, occupation, and did you feel it? So really, is that where we are right now with Harper?
I again, it's one game, but he struck out twice. There were just a smattering of some boos on my section, but I didn't sense that people want to boo him. I'm not going down that path. There's just something there right now, and I don't know if it's the fact that people are thinking he's struggling a little bit more than he did last year because he didn't have a good season. But I think some people are over the top.
The season was okay. You know who you can blame for that? Dave Dombrowski. How many home runs did he have last year?
I mean, Bryce got paid, right?
He did.
Okay.
No, but how many home runs did he have last year?
27.
Right. So he had 27 home runs. What did he bat?
There's plenty of players are hitting 27 bombs.
I understand that, but people are acting, and Dave Dombrowski was acting like he had a crappy season.
Mm-hmm.
He was also injured. Way too much has been made about the season he made last year. Now, it's like, is that good enough? Is that what we signed Bryce Harper to be? No, of course not. We expect more. He should be in the conversation for MVP every year. He was injured last year. He did miss a bunch of at-bats. And he did, and again, in the playoffs, it happened again. See, that's what I think it is to me. And the conversation, Dombrowski starts it, and then he's talking about it in spring training. It's just overall a negative conversation. So there aren't positive vibes. Outside of the home run with the World Baseball Classic, there's no positive vibe with Bryce Harper right now.
And if he didn't have that,
yeah, man.
Wow. I don't know what is like the vibe right now.
But we were even talking on the show about, like, has the town, I don't know if they've turned on Bryce.
No, I didn't.
But there's a different vibe, man.
If he doesn't produce early, it could take a little turn.
This is where I was. It's like, okay, your first act as a Philly has been great. It really has. You came in here, you've been perfect, except for not winning a World Series. It's been really, really good. I don't need the Fanatic cleats anymore. I actually need you. In October, I need you to come through. I need more big moments. I need you to be a better player. And first game, he's talking about he wants to walk and all this other stuff. All right, did his approach at the plate look any differently yesterday than it has?
Not from left field.
No.
Didn't look good from right eye.
Oh, okay.
No, and it's one game, and we're not going to go. But my sense is there's a lot of Phillies fans out there that still like Harper, like me.
Oh, yeah.
But are also now saying, well, what's Act 2? Right? Like, you're mad at Dave Dombrowski. He's asking if you're elite. Is this year that you're healthy and you get back to 30 home runs? He's not 38 years old. He's 31 years old. We shouldn't be lowering expectations on what we think Bryce Harper is. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be expecting, like, honestly, shouldn't we expect a 35 home run, 290, 105 RBI year out of Bryce Harper?
Mm-hmm.
More walks, higher on base percentage.
I agree.
If that's not the expectation, what are we talking about? And I just think there's a lot of people like me that are like, all right, let's go, Bryce. Like, the Fanatic cleats ain't doing it for me anymore.
2 strikeouts, first game of the season. I don't want to hear him pressing. You know he's trying to kill the baseball. He wants to hit that home run yesterday. But I still believe I am a Bryce backer, true and true here, and I know you are as well. I expect him to have a big season, and if he does, look out. This team can and will compete, again, division title and in the playoffs.
So one of the great things is that with baseball being back, T-Mac and Crucker are back. The great Tom and the great John.
How was their call yesterday? Good? Fantastic as ever?
Yeah, I was. It was one of those. I was kind of in and out of watching the game, and then I was on the road and whatever.
Good to have him back.
Good to have him back.
Yes.
Good to hear him. Here's an exchange yesterday. John Kruk being John Kruk. Here it is.
I'd like to see him and Garcia on a oiled up and flexing after a good workout.
Garcia might have him this year.
Boy, he's a big man.
Who was it he was talking about?
Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Wow.
Like to see him all oiled up.
Oiled up. Garcia's a big dude. I don't necessarily need to see him oiled up.
All right, now are we going over under 80? You can change your bet if you want to. Over under 80.5 home runs.
Staying true.
Over?
Yeah, I'm still on the over.
He homers tomorrow. He's still on pace for 81.
Yeah, right.
Is Adolis the Swollest? Is that still going to be Sunday? How many games does Colarulo go before he stops the Adolis Swollest stuff?
Oh, man.
See, he won't stop it. He'll just try and pretend it didn't happen.
Can't bail yet.
He'll disappear.
No, you disappear, then you get the home run, you bring it back.
Right. Yeah. It's not that he's going to bail. He's just going to forget that it happened conveniently, and then what's convenient for him, he'll bring it back.
Look, yeah, I can imagine that he had a lot of emotion going through his body too, right? You know, first game, that park was filled. There was so much juice.
Yeah, you could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded good.
Pre-game was great. Yeah.
All right. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. Phone line, text line, voice memo. Send us the voice message. 610-632-0975. It's Middays with Marks, Sean Brace, Ray Dunn. Coming up, the latest from Adam Schefter. And there's absolutely new information, we swear, every time he talks on A.J. Brown. And an interesting question about a potential superstar being traded as well. We'll get to coming up. Middays with Marks, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
On the first, I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update brought to you by Uber Eats. You Philly, you hungry? Good thing Uber Eats has a great deal waiting for you. Coco's Cookies and Creamery. From now until March 31st, get a buy one, get one free deal on a milkshake all on the Uber Eats app. Order now only on Uber Eats. Terms apply. See app for details. Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday on opening day. Kyle Schwarber got the party started with a 2-run homer. After that, Alec Boehm, a home run just a few innings later.
Fly ball right field. Nimmo's going back toward the wall. It is gone! Opposite field home run, Alec Boehm!
Christopher Sanchez went 6 innings, struck out 10, allowed just 3 hits. Phillies now tomorrow have Aaron Nola on the mound against Jacob deGrom for the second game of the season. Flyers won 5-1 last night, scored 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of the game. Still 5 points out of the playoff spot after the win. They've got the Red Wings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And tomorrow night, the 76ers return to action in Charlotte. They've got the Hornets at 6 o'clock. They are 1 game ahead of the Hornets right now in the standings. This update is brought to you by ExpressPros.com. When production shifts, your workplace has to keep up. Express Employment Professionals is your best resource for hiring. Find your local team at ExpressPros.com and hire differently. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Got some.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
Man.
Montgomery County guys that went to Temple. I mean, right up my alley there.
I know.
It's like it's NERD, Pharrell and my guy Chad. They don't see eye to eye.
Who?
From Nerd.
They don't?
Pharrell? No, they're suing each other. Pharrell
Really?
Pharrell took all the money and
Pharrell ended up being the bad guy in this too.
Yeah, and from
Well, he ended up being the guy that was successful, more successful.
Well, yeah, because
but the dude Chad was like really it brought the sound to it.
Yeah,
He
for sure.
credited with the sound. And it's unfortunate. You just don't want to see these guys.
Poor Chad. I know it hurts me too. Chad and Pharrell.
NERD, John.
Very, very
no
sad.
one ever really dies, John.
I know. Very, very sad. All right. So AJ Brown, I know everybody waiting with bated breath. What do you want the guy to say at this point about the AJ Brown trade? Right? I don't think there's any new developments, and frankly, Shefty's not exactly great about making it sounds like he doesn't want to talk about it when he talks about it. Because he's kind of saying the same thing over and over again, which I understand. He made it very clear he doesn't care about the story. On our air, when he said, you care about this more than I do. Now he's being asked about it every appearance, and he's got to say the same thing every time. Now, what's changed with the whole thing, though, Ray? The caption to the tweet was misleading. The caption said that the Eagles have never said they wanted to trade A.J. Brown. In other words, the Eagles never want to trade A.J. Brown. I don't know. It's weird. But
it's all weird. And I get it. This is the content machine. But, man, to having Shefty on every single ESPN show, asking about A.J. Brown and him throwing the same information, then putting it up on social with Adam Schefter on the latest. It's the latest if you haven't been paying attention.
So what I would say, my advice to Shefty, and I know he's definitely waiting for my advice, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Would be just keep it shorter and keep it to, you don't have to talk for 90 seconds about it. I know that you're being brought on to give those sound bites, but you can maybe keep it to 30 seconds and say nothing has changed. But as we get closer to this June 1st, where a lot of people think the job's going to get done, I think the Patriots and the Eagles are both looking at, all right, if this doesn't happen, what can we do? The Eagles could draft a wide receiver. The Patriots very easily could draft a wide receiver at 31. So there's a lot of moving parts here, but I would say that there's still a better chance of being traded than not being traded.
I agree with that.
As opposed to this.
They signed Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore and A.J. Brown are close friends from college, so you could interpret that as the fact that maybe they want to make A.J. Brown happy and keep him there by signing Elijah Moore. Some people say, they signed Elijah Moore and Hollywood Brown. Maybe those are potential replacements as it pertains to A.J. Brown. The fact of the matter is we're in late March, and it doesn't look like anything's going to happen with A.J. Brown for a little while, if it even happens at all. The Eagles have listened to teams, but they have been steadfast in saying all along that they were not looking to trade him and would only trade him unless they got an offer they couldn't refuse.
Well, that's not actually what's happening. So let's say, again, that's not what's happening. They're not saying they are in negotiation with the Patriots, and most people think it's going to happen. They're not. He's making it with that cut, being like, "Well, sure, if you offer us 3 first-round draft picks, we'll have to take the trade."
Is there an insider that you think has a leg up on the A.J. Brown conversation?
It's not Schefter.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Albert Breer does.
Yeah,
because he's got the Boston connection, and he had a take yesterday that I was obviously in a timeline, and it's nothing new. But did say at the end of it that he does imagine that this deal will get done.
No, it's because I think he's less of the insider that he still is an insider.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He's less of a I'm going to copy this text message from an agent and put it out on Twitter. He's not doing that. He's actually he can talk football.
Yeah, it's Sports. I think Sports Illustrated. I think he's going to call him an SI. It's good.
He is the lead content strategist for the MMQB.
Get out of here.
And I know that because he does a weekly hit on our sister station up in Boston. He does Friday at 7 a.m. every week.
Man.
And every week, because I will put it on demand to see what did he say about the A.J. Brown stuff. He's kind of long-winded, so it's not like to get a bite that you play, it's kind of tough.
Correct.
But he has talked about, like, if you look at the Patriots, they have an obvious need. I mean, see, that's the thing. Adam Schefter can say, well, they don't need to do this, and Adam Schefter can say, well, the Eagles don't need to do this. The Patriots kind of do need to do this. They need a top wide receiver. And the Eagles kind of do need to do this. A.J. Brown wants to be traded. And everybody understands that. It's just a matter of getting it done.
Yeah, I think that's what Breer was saying at the end. He just feels like it's going to be hard, essentially, to put the toothpaste back in the tube from the Eagles and Browns' perspective. He feels like that there's been enough look, we didn't invent the 4 teams that AJ wanted to be traded to, that he signed off on. The Eagles, we didn't invent the fact that the Eagles didn't want to deal with anybody in the NFC. It was only AFC teams, and that included even when the LA Rams poked their head in, and of course then said that they weren't interested. These things are happening behind the scenes for a reason, because of the player, number one, and then the coach, or the team, the franchise. So here we are.
Well, I guess we'll have no new news next week. We'll be talking about the same stuff.
Welcome to the AJ conversation.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Good.
That's where I have that.
All right. What do you need?
I know.
Just do it on the text line when you're driving in.
Ready or not for the AJ conversation.
What about a Fugees? Ready or not, AJ's getting traded. Here he comes.
That's what Harper, one of his walk-up songs, is now.
Fuji?
Yeah, ready or not.
Really?
Yeah. Ready, and that's new, right? Because I don't think he had that one.
I didn't remember that one.
Yeah.
Not a lot of new music.
No. Do you think he comes up with those songs, or does he have an advisor that he pays?
No, he comes up with that.
He comes up with it?
Yeah. He's got the Moby. Bring money up.
Yeah.
Bring money. Oh, come on, man. That hit. I got goosebumps right now.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
You're a big Moby guy?
Great.
Yes, no. Could be a good song.
Porcelain was a good tune.
I mean, listen.
That was a great from the flick Beach. You ever see that movie with Leo?
No, but I know what you're talking about. Actually, I have seen that.
Yeah, it's a good tune. A good flick.
All right.
Moby Nelly. I think he switched up the Nelly song, too.
Love Nelly. Underrated Nelly.
Nelly is fantastic.
What's the best Nelly song?
Hot in here. Oh!
Because I am getting so hot. And that's not the best. Country Grammar's better than that. Oh! Right?
We're ranking Nelly hits. Hot in here still hits.
Mix a little bit of and a little bit of
Country Grammar. Like, all these songs still hit, but, like, if you go out to the club tonight, there's a good chance that you'll still hear Hot in Here at, like, 10 o'clock.
No, Ride With Me is my favorite. I had to Google it.
If you want to go in a ride with me.
Smoke up. Must be the money.
There you go.
That's a good one. Hot in Here, I'm not a big. I mean, Hot in Here's fine. It's just Dilemma. Oh, Kelly Rowland, Dilemma. Remember, it was a duet.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Now the Ride With Me. Oh no, what was the other one? Because you had Ride With Me was the big hit.
Hot in Here, Ride With Me, and we mentioned before.
Country Grammar.
Country Grammar, yeah.
Now, Country Grammar, the people don't know, is a song about literally shooting people.
Really?
But you wouldn't know that because it's got a great tune. Yeah, he says.
I didn't get deep into his lyrics.
With the street sweeper.
That's a machine gun?
That's literally mowing people down.
Oh, awesome.
It's a great song. Let's play
One of the songs is Pimp Juice.
Top 40.
All right,
So, we go mow people down. Come on, man.
Do we have a Bryce Harper voice memo, Ray? What do we got?
This is John C. in Tennessee. I'm a maintenance guy with the post office. Originally a Manayunker, still love all my Philly teams. Think it's time to give Bryce Harper the Trey Turner treatment. He's done a lot for us in the past, and he's going through a funk. Hopefully we all realize that, and maybe it's time to get behind him and give him the standing O for a couple games. Let him know we support him. Be good for his psyche, and it might help him get out of this rut that he's in right now.
Ray's shaking his head. It's not, you know what?
I love it.
It's a great idea. Not even in a bat, multiple games. Ray, can you help us out on that? You're going down Saturday, I think?
I haven't yet made that decision.
All right, well, if you go down on Saturday, can you give him a standing ovation?
Sure.
What was that gentleman's name?
John C. from Tennessee.
That was great. Good call by John C. from Tennessee.
So does Bryce need more vocal support from the fan base? Does he need more?
No, I don't think so right now. Like, and this is an honest conversation.
Would it help him? He doesn't have support from Dave Dombrowski.
Oh, wow. He said that those things don't motivate him. He came out and said that. Would it help him? I think, yeah, dude, you're having a bad day and you get a roaring round of applause. That's going to put a smile on your face, right? It's going to make you help contact. I don't know. It worked for Trey, though.
Yeah, it did.
I'm just telling you, and I'm glad Ray backed me up. And that was something we didn't discuss before the show. You felt it down there. And he could easily have a big game. And if he went 2 for 4 yesterday, maybe I'm singing a different tune. But yesterday, you felt it from the first at bat, and he struck out twice, and the weak pop fly to center field. Like, every single pitch, every at bat, people were just like, oh, my God.
You felt the tension when Bryce Harper came out.
Felt the tension.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, very, very, very.
All right, coming up, more phone calls, more text messages, more voice messages. Also, we mentioned earlier, Myles Garrett, they reworked his contract. There's a lot of people around the NFL think that is designed so they can make it easier to trade him. Should the Eagles have interest? Would the Eagles have interest? We will discuss coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5, The Fanatic. All right, let's talk about, man, my garage floor has stains, cracks, bad epoxy. And when you have that, right, that's when your entire garage looks bad. But one quick call to Comer & Cross Concrete Floor Coatings, 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. They can install a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor in just one day. It's like you get home from work, you hit the button, boom, garage door comes up. You're pulling into a new car showroom every night. Think about that. And you're not going to want to park anywhere else but your garage. So your garage floor, it's never going to chip, crack, show tire lift, or epoxy, and that's guaranteed with Comer & Cross, and they make it so easy. In and out in one day. They fix the garage floor's cracks and pits perfectly, and you're talking about certified pros. They're uniform, not subcontractors. That's Comer & Cross. They even take the stuff out of the garage for you. So if you know that garage floor has cracks and isn't looking good, and you thought about getting it done, now's the time to do it. For your quick and easy Comer & Cross garage floor estimate, 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. Their website, Comer Cross, Comer Cross, ComerCross.com.
Got something to say about Philly sports?
Text called me and they're like, hey, do you see this Myles Garrett thing? I'm like, no, what? They said his option bonuses were shifted around. I'm like, yeah? And they're like, well, if you're shifting option bonuses around, usually there's like some trade smoke. Now, let me say this. Right away, I called the Browns. I'm like, what's going on here? And they're like, we are 100% definitely not trading him.
And they would never lie. The team would never lie. The lie detector, they get shocked with a collar.
I like that.
If they tell a lie, we're back.
You know what else I like?
What?
Trade smoke. That's my favorite smoke.
Me too.
Love me some trade smoke.
Not my favorite smoke.
Do I believe, Ray likes other smokes. Do I believe that the Browns did this to look to trade him? Not necessarily. Do I think the Browns have it in the back of their mind? At some point, do they put him on the market? Or at some point, does he want to get traded? He had 23 sacks last year. The dude's an absolute monster, right?
Best defensive player in the league.
So for people that would
year
say
after year.
They wouldn't trade 3 first-round draft picks for Myles Garrett. And I'm not going to argue with anybody that says that. It's a lot. And then you're giving up, what do you pay him, $40 million a year, $45 million a year, whatever it is. But you're also getting Myles Garrett, who's a game wrecker. Now, you could go out and you could draft guys and you could have an accumulation of, hey, we have a really good defensive line. I get it. But the fact that Howie Roseman was in on Micah Parsons, I know he was in on Myles Garrett when there were trade talks before. He had to have been. Why wouldn't you be? He values that defensive end position. Who's their best edge rusher right now? In a league where edge rush matters and their players, like if you think about it, who gets paid the most money these days in the NFL? Quarterbacks, wide receivers, edge rushers.
Mm-hmm.
Not corners, not running backs. Offensive line still makes a lot of money. Those players do. And the Eagles have always valued edge rushers. Do I think here's what I think. They would be in on the discussion if Myles Garrett was on the market.
Yes. Unfortunately, like you said, last year was the year to trade him. Didn't they just give him a brand new deal? They just gave him a new deal.
They should have traded him. They're not going to win.
Yep.
They could have gotten 3 first-round draft picks or whatever to get it, and then they would probably suck, and get the picks would be bad that they made, and it wouldn't matter. But still, he's in his 30s, 31, I think. Like, okay, yeah, you can keep him, and he can have 20 sacks on a team that wins 5 games. Or you could say, you know what, Myles, you go to the Hall of Fame as a Brown. We love you. We're going to trade you here. I don't know. I mean, here's what I know. I would be interested if I was the Eagles. You trade A.J. Brown, you get a first-round draft pick. Now you have to trade 2 more first-round draft picks to get him.
Mm.
What does this defensive line look like with Myles Garrett as your starting defensive end, edge rusher?
With Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter up front? Oh, my goodness. And that back end with Quinyon and Coop and Reek.
Can you – see, I just don't know if you can afford to pay him and everybody else.
The issue – it is a brand new deal from last March. It is just impossible to go ahead and deal him right now from the Cleveland Browns side of things. I think that they would take a tremendous hit when you get into the cap language and all that nonsense. But putting that to the side, it's a no-brainer. He's 30. He won the NFL Defensive Player of the Year for his second time. He set the single-season sack record last year with 23. This is a game changer. This literally could be the greatest defensive player we've ever seen in NFL history. Number 1 overall pick. Like, this guy has delivered.
He's best of this generation, right?
The only reason why the Browns win the 4 games they do every year is because of Myles Garrett.
You're right. Now he's a monster.
Yes.
Without a doubt. He's a monster.
I would give up anything and everything to get him.
Ray?
So here's a question for you. You mentioned it. Tough to pay everyone. When the Eagles were in on Micah Parsons, who was the name that was floated when Parsons did his podcast about being in trade talks with the Eagles? Jalen Carter. They haven't paid Jalen Carter yet. Do you sacrifice what you have in the interior for what you could have on the edge?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have, Myles Garrett or Jalen Carter?
Myles Garrett.
Right. I think everybody would agree on that.
I'm just saying. The younger player, the picks.
Money's not that different. Do you think Jalen Carter, because he's interiors, not going to make $40 million or $35 million?
He's just lining up to make that money.
There's one caveat, though. Myles Garrett can't drive. We'd take the keys and his cars.
It's actually a good point.
Big Dom's got a lot of work to do if Myles Garrett becomes an Eagle.
It is a good point. He's a
little reckless. My guy, he can't drive 55, as Sammy Hagar once said.
So Uncle Jamie on the text line, couple good texts here. He says, why would you not trade Myles Garrett if you're the Browns? Because you're worried about looking like Nico Harrison.
No,
the Mavs. You want to be the GM that trades away Myles Garrett?
He's 30. You haven't done much.
Andrew Berry?
That franchise is lost anyways. They got a new coach. Like, last year was the year to do it. Cousin Jamie, I get it. I don't agree with that. I think you can move it. That fan base is expecting the worst at all point in time, at every point in time. So if they move Myles Garrett, then it would just be more from the Cleveland Browns franchise that you've been disappointed with over the years. But you would get such a haul back, and you know you're not winning anything in that division, in that conference. You're just not winning as an organization. So, yeah.
So why not keep the Hall of Fame player and let him get sacks and then
all right,
you just lose without...
Because you've been able to do this for the last few seasons.
You would look at it as an asset to say, we're never going to get more than right now.
Correct.
And we're not going anywhere. We don't even have our quarterback on our team. And you do it. But they should have done that before. Because he's still unhappy. He was unhappy, and then he signs a new contract, and he's still unhappy. Right?
So, real quick, just as far as what took place, the language, and that's the change. The deal previously called for an option bonus in 2026, 27, 28 to be exercised by the 15th day of the league. 15th day of 2026 year is today. That date has now been pushed back 7 days before the regular season.
The only thing they did was they changed the language in the contract to where the dead cap hit would be significantly less.
Gotcha.
In 2027, it would be like $25 million. Now it would be like 40, and you could split that up. So they just changed the dead cap hit.
It's everywhere. They modified the language, and trade smoke is in the air.
Yep. It smells good, that smoke.
Smoke, trade smoke every day.
Every day. Uncle Jamie also on the text line says he has a...
I think I called him Cousin Jamie.
That's okay. Cousin Sal. I understand.
Uncle Jamie, sorry.
You called Nate an intern earlier.
I did, man. I'm off. I don't have my fastball. I'm not like the Fanatic.
Negative Nate. So he is on Ready or Not about that was his song. He gives a parody song. Ready or not, I'm going to be late on a four-seam fastball.
Oh, man.
And I said, dude, you're turning on him. He said he needs to step up. He's not old. He needs to change something. He's right. Dude, he's 31.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. You had some other people that agreed there was tension in the ballpark.
Yeah, this might be the big reason why there was tension in the ball yard, Ray. See if you follow me on this one. My guy Colin texted and said, yeah, I absolutely felt the tension with Bryce yesterday. Him not getting a hit lost me my parlay, the only leg I missed.
Outright.
Yeah, that might hurt. A lot of people were like, home run. Didn't we have this conversation in the air yesterday?
Yeah, you said it.
Yep, I had Harper home run. That was a dud. Bad job by me.
I didn't say Harper.
I said it.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah, Harper had.
I
bet it. I lost.
Bone would have been a nice payout. But are we already at the point with Schwarber where it's almost even money on a home run?
It was plus 2 something.
It was plus 200. When he gets in these grooves, they don't even want to offer the odds to it. I remember the night that he hit 4 home runs, I remember looking at for 2 because when he gets hot, you can do because for 2 home runs in the same game, the odds are huge. The 4 I could have retired. I would have bet a couple $100 on 4. I mean, who's going to do that?
Had a good one last night though. Illinois cashed in. That was a fun one.
I had Iowa last night.
Nice.
Part of a parlay.
Attaboy.
I have Michigan money line and I win.
Oh, we got some heat tonight, man.
Coming up, News at Noon featuring Ray and the Browns, Bruce Pearl, and Slick Rick Pitino. Plus, what are we buying from opening day with the Phillies? That's coming up. Big segment. News at Noon starting with Ray. That's coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
162-0. I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. It's brought to you by Morgenstern Medical. This month at Morgenstern Hair Restoration, they're including a free almond head treatment with your procedure. That's $1,000 value free. Call 610-831-HAIR or visit morgensternhair.com. The Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday. Kyle Schwarber, Alec Bohm, both homering in the game. For Schwarber, it was just his first at-bat, and, of course, he had something to show for it.
1-2. Fly ball, left field. Haggerty going back toward the Yingling side. It is gone! First step to another 50.
Christopher Sanchez went 6 innings, struck out 10, allowed just 3 hits in the win for the Phillies. Now tomorrow it's Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phils, Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Flyers won 5-1 last night, scored 2 goals the first 3 minutes of the game. Still 5 points out of a playoff spot after last night. The Red Wings tomorrow night, the matchup at 8 o'clock. And the 76ers back tomorrow as well. 6 o'clock matchup in Charlotte against the Hornets. A 1-game lead right now over that Charlotte Hornets team. This update is brought to you by TireRack.com. Rain or shine, drive the confidence on Bechstein tires from Tire Rack. Bechstein tires deliver precision handling, dependable traction, and quiet comfort. Ship fast and free with 2 years of free road hazard protection. TireRack.com. I'm Ray Town, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
All right, Yacht Rock Friday. Middays with Mark, Sean Brace, Ray Dunn. Just saying that if you're a business owner that owns a bar restaurant that has a nice outdoor area, we're going to be starting Yacht Rock Fridays in May. And we want to do a couple over the summertime.
Yep.
So we will be out. Yesterday again, Sean, I thought it was a great broadcast, a lot of juice.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very critical of, believe me, I'm very critical when I feel like we don't have a good show. I do not feel good about it, and it bothers me until I'm on the air the next day.
Sure.
Where else were we out? What was the other live broadcast?
Parks.
At Parks. Yeah, I thought we killed it at Parks that day.
Parks was a great broadcast.
And then yesterday was awesome. Maggie's is awesome.
Maggie's fantastic.
People came out, and great listeners coming out and saying hello. So, yeah, we want to have Yacht Rock Fridays. Not every Friday, but a couple over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
When the weather gets warm, maybe Sean sticks around and we keep the party going. You DJ all the Yacht Rock songs. I stick around. We have fun.
Yeah, that's the key.
If you are, if you're a business owner, you're involved in managing you want a big crowd, you want to have some fun, with DJ Sean Brace?
Yeah, let's do it. Fridays, especially when this weather turns. People are going to be itching to get back outside again. We'll give them a reason to come through, hang out for the show.
We'll get Herb to come.
Get some giveaways, and then, of course, sticking around. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Yeah, Herb is texting me, but he's working a double today. So
be a nice little happy hour. It could be like, we do the show, and then I start setting up, and then 4 to 6.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
Yep. 4 to 6.
Ride like the wind, baby.
Ray can Uber home.
Yeah, I'm planning that out in my head. Just honestly, Ubering there, Ubering home. If we're doing a happy hour, I'm going to do it right for the people.
And depending on where we are. Yeah, no, I can't have half-ass Ray.
Yeah. If there's a train that I could take, whatever it is, I'll find my way there and make sure that it's all safe. And
get Herb to take him home.
You know what? He might.
I got public transit. I'm good. I'm good.
I would let Herb drive me.
Okay.
Well, does Herb not enjoy it the happy hour?
No.
He doesn't indulge?
Herb's not a drinker.
Did you not just pay attention? He was in the hospital getting his ticker fixed.
Yep. Herb's not a drinker.
Nobody's ever drank after having surgery?
I would probably, I wouldn't recommend that.
Herb's not a drinker. I'll just say it again. You wouldn't have to worry about that.
Okay.
No, I mean, Herb, literally, I came up with the idea of getting a website. What was it with Herb? It was rentherb.com.
Wow.
And then you would just, you could book Herb for whatever you wanted, for parties, to drive. And then it was told to me like, hey, like this could be a liability on you if something happens.
Yeah.
That's like, all right.
I hate the red tape. I tried to get an RV once and it got poo-pooed. Like, because they wouldn't let me drive.
Really?
Like, you need a driver. I'm like, no, I could drive an RV. I've driven multiple RVs. Yeah. Oh, college football. I'm going to pitch you here. Let's go. I want to take the show on the road.
I'm gonna do a Penn State game.
Yeah, well, that's where we were going. Villanova happened for Penn State Villanova.
Oh man, I'm in.
Yeah,
Philly sports trips. Do they go up there? We're gonna have a hell of a time up there, man. That's a great atmosphere.
I was talking to them yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Dropping some breadcrumbs.
I'm interested in the Herb drive home thing if we have a camera like Cash Cab. I want that. I need that to be turned into content. I can't just have Herb and I go home and there's no content.
Do you have a camera that you could put up there?
Probably. We could find something. I mean, I have a camera from at home that I'm not sure how I'd set up in his car.
Typically, Herb isn't friendly with trying to do a bit.
It's not a bit. It's
unless he likes it. I know. But we had the whole, I created a podcast open for him and everything. He wants nothing to do with it. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll break it down. All right, 12 o'clock hour brought to you by Service First HVAC, offering 0% financing for 48 months. Rebates and tax credits up to $4,300 when purchasing a heating and cooling system. Learn more, ServiceFirstHVAC.com. News at noon. It doesn't matter what comes in the world of sports. The News at Noon with Ray Dunn. Bad Athlete Podcast, Angry College Coaches, Innocuous and Random Topics. The News at Noon with Ray Dunn. The News at Noon with Ray Dunn. The News at Noon with Ray Dunn.
With Ray Dunn. Love it.
So good. Your voice hits that beat. I love it.
I guess we'll start with the innocuous. I don't know where we want to go with this one, but it is courtesy of ESPN's First Draft, the show they're doing right now. Field Yates, Mel Kiper, break it down. Every draft prospect, and Ty Simpson's been the player this week that everybody's talking about, thanks to Dan Orlovsky. But please, I'm begging you, whatever you do not tell Mel Kiper Jr. that the Browns need a quarterback. Don't tell them they should be in the Ty Simpson sweepstakes, because they should not be. Find yourself someone in this life that believes in you the way that Mel Kiper believes in Shedeur Sanders.
The Jets have to be figuring out Ty Simpson. The Steelers have to figure out Ty Simpson. And now certainly Arizona does. They want to try to trade back in and get him.
Yeah, the Browns, by the way, need to figure out Ty Simpson as well. They have
the Browns don't have to worry about Ty Simpson. They got a better quarterback than Ty Simpson than Shedeur Sanders. Don't go there.
Wow.
Don't go there.
By the way, I agree with him.
Really?
I'm not Mel Kiper when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. He showed enough to me last year that I'm interested in seeing him again. Is he the starter? He should be competing for the job. Absolutely. I'll take him over that bucket of water they drafted in the third round. That guy's not a starting NFL quarterback. I don't know. People almost laugh when they'll be asked about Shedeur Sanders. They'll be like, no, the Browns aren't considering him. Okay, I mean, I know I'm not an insider.
They have handled it about as poorly as it possibly could. It's a new coach. He deserves an opportunity. I I thought Shedeur could play. In college, he showed me enough. And he was drafted 144th overall. I thought it was a joke. Who knows what was taking place behind the scenes, all of the above.
I think we know.
Yeah, there was some connection there. But he is a solid quarterback. I think he can play. Again, a lot has to do with your destination at that position. And I don't give a damn who you are. With the Cleveland Browns, you are in trouble as a quarterback.
Totally agree.
And Ty Simpson, who knows? But, yeah, I could get down with you. If Shedeur Sanders is a better player than Ty, I could see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not actually the take that bothers me. It's how dismissive he is to Field Yates and the fact that he's just gone on this year-long tirade ever since the draft of like, no, Shedeur Sanders, the answer to every single question.
Don't you respect it?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to take, he's sticking to it.
Yes, and good job on field for bringing it up.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Go find the clip. The smirk there is real from Field Yates. I enjoyed that very much.
Best hair in television, Field Yates.
Handsome guy.
Oh, man. I want to see him all oiled up.
You do.
Working out.
So
after a workout.
John Kruk wants to see Adolis Swolus oiled up.
I've been joking. I said it because of Kruk.
But if you had to right now, that picture we took of you with your shirt off, I wanted to see you oiled up. With the hair
oiled up and flexing.
Thank you. Thank you, Kruk.
Ray, if you had to pick anybody from the sports world, a man to be oiled up and flexing, who would it be? Kruk started this, not me.
Kruk.
I'll stick with Adolis.
There you go. Nice.
All right.
I mean, like, Harper has kind of that Pat the Bat. Remember the picture of Pat the Bat doing dumbbell curls with his shirt off?
Oh, of course.
I could see Bryce doing something like that.
I saw Pat the Bat jerseys down there yesterday.
Did you?
Man, I'm telling you, that Johnny Callison stood out to me so good. We need one. We need jerseys.
I saw quite a few Hoskins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
And also more at stateside after the game, but yeah, quite a few Hoskins.
Oh, and in Phillies jersey news, I can't find my Steve Jeltz jersey.
Oh no!
What?
And the last time I was trying to wear it, I couldn't find it either. So I don't know if I left it somewhere.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Because it's an authentic signed Steve Jeltz jersey.
Whoa!
Ooh, could have been stolen.
It's his rookie number 2. Some people will come up and be like, Jeltz wasn't 15. Be like, yes, he was.
Really? People
yes,
will come
he was.
up?
You casual. Rookie year, he was 15.
That's great. That's why I didn't wear the Harper number 3 yesterday, because I knew people would be like, he wasn't 3, dummy.
Yeah. I did see some World Baseball Classic. I did see a Harper 24.
Yes.
In the crowd.
Nice.
So a lot of WBC love.
All right. Next up, I said I was going to take him out of the news at noon, but we all knew that was a lie. That wasn't going to last. Bruce Pearl back on television, and man, Hubert Davis out at UNC. That just hurts him to his core.
I just hate hearing the words, Hubert Davis was fired at UNC. That sentence right there bothers me to my core, because if Hubert Davis, who has had such a great career, and, Jalen, to your point, with his character and everything like that, can get let go because he didn't win enough when his best player got hurt, that's why I'm sitting here, guys. That's part of the reason why I'm sitting here, because there is no loyalty anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's why you're sitting there.
To be clear, there is no loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's sitting there. So no loyalty at Auburn, who hired his son to become the head coach and missed the tournament this year, and his son is absolutely safe. There's no loyalty.
None. No. Yeah, but I mean, like, when you think of loyalty, you think of Bruce Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh,
You look at him, it's like when you're talking about a clean college coach.
College coaches.
I could never imagine him doing anything wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Pearl's one of the first that comes to mind.
He kind of malfunctions when he does these, like, really trying to be emotional and driving home a point. Because you remember when they opened up the selection show, and he's like, every time that we got picked, I cried.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if I was in a cafeteria. Like, all these really emotional pleas by him come off very flat and just so scripted and put together.
Well, he contradicts everything that he comes out and says. Like, the hypocrisy is always at an all-time high with them. But I digress. I would just say, you had yesterday with Will Wade, we talked about the NC State LSU situation. Like, loyalty. Get out of here. There's no loyalty in college sports, period, in the story.
This was left out of the news at noon. This probably would have been like 4th. Like, sometimes there's ones that just don't make the top 3 of the day. Will Wade in the car saying, I'm planning on following the rules this time around at LSU. Will say, sometimes bad people make a good point. And that was a good joke. All right? That was a good joke by Will Wade. It's not a good time to be giving any credit to Will Wade.
So for the 1% of people that understand what these guys are talking about, Will Wade got rehired by LSU. He got let go by LSU because he was was breaking
cheating.
rules.
Yeah.
Yes, he had breaking
He's a
rules.
cheater, but he's a good coach.
He's a good coach. Yeah, that's why they brought him back.
Yeah.
Because the coach who they hired sucked.
Can I also say something else about Will Wade since we're going into it?
Yeah, let's break down Will Wade.
So you know what he did? You know what really irks me? When these coaches go at reporters, but know in the back of their damn mind that they are absolutely exiting. And he did that. He berated a reporter after one of those NC State games for asking him about a rumor, and then sure as hell, he's out to LSU. You know what, man? If that happens, those reporters should be able to get in a ring and fight the coach.
I agree.
Probably would still take Will Wade.
Yeah, no, Will Wade, like a lot of these coaches, probably not a great guy, but a great coach.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, last one for you here. Let's take it to a great coach in Rick Pitino. I'm playing you this because he makes a nice joke here, but I also think the reporter's question here kind of off base for where we're at.
Given that you coached during the height of the NBA's cultural popularity, I was hoping to get your perspective on why you think fan interest in the NBA seems to be waning while college basketball is at an all-time high.
I think a resurgence of St. John's.
So he makes the joke there, but the premise of the question, do we think that college basketball is at an all-time high in popularity? Like, we could talk about the NBA's product and where it's at.
I think it is.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
College basketball is?
At its height in popularity, yes. And guys, it's not really all that complex. It comes down to gambling. That's it. Point blank in the story. It comes down to sports gambling. With the legalization of sports gambling, March Madness is through the roof. Look at the numbers. Viewership. January games. I'm not going to hear it.
Okay, so to your point, to what you're saying, the tournament, more eyes on the tournament than ever.
Oh, yeah.
As far as college basketball itself, because I've never heard more people say, I don't start watching until the tournament.
Yeah.
When I was younger and the world changes, I was watching a ton more college basketball. Now I'm like, tournament starts, let me see.
Yeah. I just think right now with everything that has changed, the NIL, I think more eyes are on the sport, but it is all about the tournament, and that's it. I just think that they will continue to climb because of sports gambling, wagering all things on NCAA tournament, March Madness.
But is that the popularity of the sport, or is that just the popularity of gambling?
That's the popularity of the event. That
first two rounds this year were up 7% over last year.
Yeah. That's pretty significant.
Yep.
Just last year, 7%. Good grief. And then tonight's games are insane.
Yeah, it's a good night tonight.
Oh, it's a great night. But hey, with that being said, come on down to see the Wings.
Hey!
At the Xfinity Mobile Arena tonight.
Doesn't roll off your tongue.
Gotta think.
The Exmo.
Yeah, you know what? I thought about it driving in. I have my Wings jersey at home. The one that has a 975 on the back.
Oh, man.
And it says Marks.
I still have mine too as well. I need to dig it out. Oh, absolutely. Hung on to that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I see it whenever. I have this section of my closet that stuff I never wear.
Hanging up in your closet.
Yes.
Wow.
I have a Phillies jersey that has Marks on the back. That'll never be worn. There's the Marks 97. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't want to get rid of.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's in the section that never sees any life.
Man, my wife went through this stage like a year ago of just getting rid of everything. There was some book she read, and we consolidated. I forget the phrase, but it's like, if you love this item, you can keep it. And then, like, it was literally just like, all right, now I got 2 boxes of stuff that, like, yes, memorabilia, stuff like the jerseys that I won't get rid of that are up there collecting dust. But the closet was cleared out, man.
I got a big closet, so there's room to do it. I can leave.
If you don't love it, we're getting rid of it. Okay.
All right. Ray. So we have a Bryce Harper voice memo because Angry Al actually checked in on the text line and I'm having to kind of translate what he says here on the text, but he says that Bryce is letting the whole stuff about the elite comment get to him. He needs to just get up there and play and do what he does
after one game.
One game. Well, I mean, after one game, but like you had said. It's the first game. You knew he was going to be extra nuts going out there. He talked about being more selective at the plate and everything else. Like the first game, it's understandable. They play 162 of them. But by the time we're kind of out of this first phase of the regular season, I do want to see a different Bryce Harper out there. And I do think people are kind of tired. It's honestly, it's crazy because I had a bunch of people DM me on Instagram as well saying, no, they definitely felt the same thing. It was weird.
Yeah.
They couldn't really describe what it was.
That's great. I'm glad that I wasn't alone on this, and I'm not making it up either. Like, that was very important. This isn't me creating something here for a Feel Good Friday. I'm telling you. I felt
The
it in
vibe
my
was
section.
weird.
Yes, it was very off. And as it continued, again, if he comes through and he gets a base hit, maybe I'm saying something completely different. But he struck out twice. He ended 0 for 4, I think. Right? 0 for 4? Yeah,
0 for 4.
Yep. It's like, all right, I felt it.
All right, let's go to the Davis Honda text line with the voice message. Here it is.
This is Kevin from Delco. Did I legit just hear after one one regular season game, someone said to give Bryce Harper a standing ovation because he's in a slump? He's in a funk? This is one game we're talking about. It's a game in which they even won. What are we doing? A funk. Yeah, okay. Let's give him a standing ovation. Let's give Johnny Marks a standing ovation for knocking my son out in knockout the other day. Let's give Sean Brace a standing ovation for not tearing his oblique during knockout.
Yes.
Let's give Ray Dunn a standing ovation for quitting track his senior year, probably, to smoke some ciggies and to drink some Coronas on the side. What are we talking about? What was that? What was that voice memo? Let's give him a standing ovation.
Well, it's for multiple games, too.
It's one game. One game. Get out of here. He knows we have his back. Cut it out. He's in a funk. One darn game.
But the voice memo said to give him a standing ovation for a couple of games.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't just in a bat or a game.
One game, I believe that voice memo just said. Yeah, and I'm there. I'm with you.
Sean thought it was the best idea ever. He loved it.
Roaring round of applause. Bryce Harper, let's do it.
So Kevin, and that's my buddy Kevin Key. He actually went back and he found your stats of your running career at Spring Ford.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he sent them to me.
Mile split?
What'd you run?
Cross country and track.
Let me see.
I'm so curious of which ones.
So I know,
like mile, 2 mile.
Oh, you're a distant guy. 2 mile.
Yeah,
that's what they do to people that aren't fast. That's what I would have ran to.
Well, yeah, I did cross country for a little bit. I was terrible. I did a decent mile. I was on the 4x4, the 16.
Oh, they had me do a 4x4 once.
Yeah.
Once. No, actually, it might have been a 4x8. I was going to say, I don't think I ever got to the 4x4. Look, you guys saw me in shorts yesterday. You think I'm a sprinter?
All right, so the 5,000-meter run, the district championship, Ray ran in 18:35.
How many miles?
What year?
2017.
Okay.
Jeez, you were in high school in
The
2017?
Pioneer Athletic Championships, 19 minutes and 23 seconds.
That was not a good one for me.
What's the distance, though?
5K.
Oh.
But what's that?
It's
3.1 miles.
3.1.
3.1?
Yeah, and you did it in 19 minutes?
Yeah.
2-mile
Not
run,
good for a competitive
11 minutes and 44 seconds.
That I can assure you. I think the statute of limitations is passed on this one. I was out till like 3:30 in the morning before that. That was an indoor
31st
track.
Harrier Invitational.
Yeah. No, I remember. That was an indoor track one. I was the last person to come through. I was out 3:30 the night before. We got on that bus the next morning. I was feeling it. It was.
You were hammered as a high school kid.
Dog, you
I was
Ray.
out. I didn't say I was tired. I didn't say I was doing anything.
3-mile run, Perk Valley at Spring Ford, 18 minutes and 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Ray, out with the dogs in the midnight hour.
The Quad High School Invitational, 12 minutes and 37 seconds, 2-mile run.
How many people were in your wolf pack, Ray, back in those days, man?
What do you mean?
If you're not out till 3 a.m. by yourself in high
you're
school.
out at someone's house.
Yeah. I got stuff all the way back to 2014.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a freshman.
So I asked Kevin, because Kevin was a track coach. And
yeah, he would have hated me.
But I asked him. I said, "Well, what does his numbers tell you?" And he said that you were like fine. You weren't terrible, but you weren't the best. But you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, we were carried by the D1 guys on the team, and I was the vibes guy. Like ultimately, if we were the Phillies, I would have been all right. Just send Stubbs to AAA. Like, there's not really purpose to have morale.
You're the Stubbs of the.
Wait, you gotta have a vibes guy for track and field in high school and cross country.
Well,
it's the guys that aren't very good.
Right.
I was the vibes guy on my little league team. Once you made the tournament team, because I wasn't good enough to be the starter on the tournament team, but I could be the base coach. I was the best first base coach on the tournament team. Damn right. I understood the game.
Yeah.
I'm a cerebral player.
Well, you don't take leads in little league, so your job's even easier as a coach over there.
Correct.
You don't have to yell back.
And to that point, leading stretching, how we do things. By the time I became a senior member of the team, it was like, yeah, Ray's not going to amount to anything, but Ray could at least be a decent influence on everyone else.
Ray's going to be the guy that has the case of beer on Friday night.
Whoa, no. That was not me.
No?
Someone else hooked up with that.
Oh,
That's
someone
not
else
me.
had it.
I didn't grow this beard until I was a cop.
Give me a keg of beer.
All right, coming up. What are we buying from opening day? Big win, 5-3. What are we buying? Both positive and negative. It's only one game, but we had our predictions. What are we buying from opening day? That is coming up right after this. It is Middays with Marks on 97.5, The Fanatic.
Yeah, but first, guys, when it comes to performance, good enough just is not good enough. And that's exactly why Blue Chew has raised the bar. Listen up. Introducing Blue Chew Gold, the revolutionary 4-in-1 upgrade that targets both your brain and your body. Blue Chew Gold has a couple ingredients that will enhance arousal, desire, and connection from the inside out. It's not just about function anymore, boys. It's about total performance, physical and mental. The tablet will dissolve right underneath your tongue in as little as 15 minutes. This is the future of performance. Faster, smarter, and precision engineered for results. So get started today at BlueChew.com and see why millions of men trust Blue Chew. Now with a gold standard upgrade that's changing the game for good. Make life easier for yourself. Discover all your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for all you listeners out there. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with promo code YES. That's easy to remember. Promo code YES. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring.
Now, on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
Well, the first, I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. The Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday in opening day action. Kyle Schwarber got the party started early with a 2-run homer.
1-2. Fly ball, left field. Haggerty going back toward the Yingling side. It is gone! First step to another 50.
Alec Boehm also had a 3-run homer in the win. Christopher Sanchez going 6 innings, striking out 10, allowing just 3 hits. And now tomorrow it's Aaron Nola taking the mound against Jacob deGrom. Flyers won 5-1 last night, scored 2 goals the first 3 minutes of the game, still 5 points out of a playoff spot. They've got the Red Wings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. 76ers return tomorrow night against the Hornets. That's a 6 o'clock start. They have a 1-game lead over the Hornets right now in the Eastern Conference standings. This update is brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Questions about youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, develops better athletes, better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Well, my friends, the time is come.
This is a good vibe song.
Yeah. Lionel Richie isn't a yacht rocker, but this is yacht rock. Let the music play on.
Speaking of good vibes, I got a video that just popped up on my timeline that is really, really good as far as vibe meter is concerned.
Really?
This is a 10 out of a 10. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Currently, right now, Tyrese Maxey and JoJo Embiid working out together at Sixers practice facility.
Leave that up, Ray.
Maxey is letting it rip, draining threes. I can't see, but it doesn't even look like he has a splint on his pinky anymore. I'm in. I'm in. Sixers!
Sixers, Adam.
Do it to me.
Tyrese Maxey's getting shots up after Sixers practice. Shooting right-handed, definitely looks more like himself. Kelly Oubre says he's feeling really good and is ready to play tomorrow. Quote, don't know if I'm breaking news or not.
Oil me up. Let's go.
Deep team.
So here we go again.
Is it true you'd like to see Daryl Morey oiled up?
No. No, look, if you're going to get oiled up, you can't be a hairy man.
You cannot.
I mean, I don't want to see any man Kruk, all right? Take it easy, guy. But if you're going to oil up a dude, you just, like, Pat Burrell can't be
oiled up and flexing.
He can't be oiled up.
No, you need the shaved body.
Yeah, you got to have the...
No, you're right. Because the Ray, even if you had a good physique, if you're as hairy as Ray, all it's going to do is make the fur.
Right. It's gonna really make it stand out.
There he is. First pitch, Ricky Batalla.
Yeah, can we hear it again? Listen. All right. 97.5 The Fanatic. We have a lot of reasons here to like have pride in our station.
You're
right?
damn right, John.
And Ricky Batalla yesterday throwing out the first pitch and getting a standing ovation from the fans. Was
from the Philadelphia Phillies, pitcher Ricky Batalla.
Look at that.
Major pop for Ricky Batalla. Major pop.
That's
man.
a roar.
Wait, so remember I texted you guys. And so you were able to get that audio? How'd you get that audio, Ray?
Oh, no, that's from the actual All-Star game. That's from 30 years ago, boys.
Yesterday.
Yeah. No, there was quite the crowd pop in 96 when he was in the All-Star game, for sure.
So, some jabroni had to have taken a video of them coming out, no?
Yeah, there's definitely video.
Did we not have anybody that was videoing Ricky coming out?
We did.
All right, well, where is it?
I know I saw, yeah.
Posted the video of him throwing the first pitch. I did my part, boys.
Yeah, you did your part.
Oh, okay.
I tweeted about it, and I talked about it at 11. No, I think Colin had something up, right?
I guess.
Connor was on the field. Why was he on the field?
Connor and Junis were credentialed, I think.
But they were on the field.
Yeah,
you can. I mean, you have to get off by a certain
BP.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're field BP guys.
Yeah, they were down
So they're standing next to Zielecki and Jason Stark, being like, "All right, yep."
Connor went all Field of Dreams on Instagram, where he was like, "Here's the dirt," and the doctor couldn't cross over that line, and he had to change back to the old man, or he continued to be the ball player.
Made me cry just looking at him.
Great movie. No, look, and Dan Baker was stanky yesterday.
He was juiced up.
Oh, he had it going.
The one good thing from Backus blowing the game was you got to have Duran running in.
Yeah,
which is always cool.
But at the same time, that intro it really works at night.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Because
it gets pitch dark and all the phones go up.
So it was kind of like.
But still, I was at half field ice, and I was and it's like I'm getting annoyed, and now I'm like, all right, oh great, tying runs at the plate, awesome. Are we gonna do this? Because I had already counted my money.
Yeah.
And now I was down to 20. Dealer was showing a 6. I already counted the money that I had down, and all of a sudden the dealer pops a 5, and now I'm staring down the barrel of losing on a 21. And now that Duran came in and took care of things, but still, like that's where you got in the game. But I love watching him. I just love watching him, man. He is so good, man. He's up there. He does that slider's nasty. He's throwing over 100. Telling you, look out. All right, so we have some memos here.
Adolis Garcia.
So we have a double down on the standing O. Here it is.
This is John C. in Tennessee again. I get that people think it's a stupid idea to give Bryce Harper a standing O after one game, but he's been in a funk since last season and in the World Baseball Classic. This guy needs some support. He needs to be encouraged. It's not going to hurt anything. The same people who think it's a bad idea are the same people who were poo-pooing it for Trey Turner a couple years ago. They would have said, oh, he sucks. He shouldn't even be here. We shouldn't have signed him.
Yep.
Look how that turned out.
Yep. Totally agree. Yep. Why not? Multiple games standing ovation.
Oh, man.
See, I think Bryce just needs a hug. I don't like standing ovation's one thing, but Ray, like a warm hug. Yo, dude, we got you, man. It doesn't feel like fans are feeling that right now with Bryce. With a warm hug.
That's the first time we had a double voice memo. I kind of dig that.
Like, double down on it.
Yeah, he was like, wait a minute. I'm getting called out. Yeah, it's the first game. And it's real, though. And as always, we tend to get a little carried away. And I think Bryce struggled a little bit last year. I get it, but he doesn't need a roaring round of applause. What he needs is his base hit. That's it. He's his own worst enemy right now. I'm sure he was pressing yesterday. He needs another game. And they shouldn't be having a day off. They should be playing today.
All right, we have the Ricky on the field. All right, here's yesterday prior to the game, the first pitch. Here's Ricky Battaligo.
Nice.
And that's what, I mean, it was actually louder than I even thought, and I thought it was really loud. We heard it.
Major pop.
Yep.
Major.
And you know why? Only because of Unfiltered. Not because he's a former Philly and he does the post game. All of those people were Unfiltered fans, for sure.
Look, it was cool to see people standing up and yelling Ricky, right? I'm like, yeah, I know.
They don't know Ricky like we know.
No, yeah. But it was great. It was great to see that. And, like I said, just going out there, of course, what a pregame show. Hats off to the Phillies. They crushed it.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, they got this new smoke going on. Not trade smoke, but this new smoke bombs. Have you guys been aware of the new smoke bombs that's being used around? Like the San Francisco Giants rolled out American flag smoke bombs.
Really?
Yeah, and the Phillies had some new smoke yesterday, too.
What do you mean? Where's the smoke?
It was pregame. It was like, okay, I think it was after the Star Spangled Banner.
Okay.
So they had your normal fireworks when they hit the marks, the cues. Yeah, and they hit that. And it's like, it's just this different looking smoke. And it's really cool. I don't know. I'd have to.
It must be a new thing in the business.
It's a total feel fact.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I was at the ball yard last year. I don't remember that. But and I was at past couple of years opening day. Matter of fact, I stumbled into you one opening day. That was a couple years ago.
We were broadcasting.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It was it's a good time to be a Phillies fan. It really is.
Oh yeah.
610-632-0975. We have some 76ers and Phillies voice memos coming up. 610-632-0975. Sean?
They posted the video. Sean Bray says there was tension in the ballpark with Bryce Harper. Oh, there goes my mentions for the next 72 hours.
So you go up to the top right, you hit the three dots, mute this conversation.
I'm cooked. Here comes a sports radio host creating controversy after one game. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
I'm telling you, if you were in the yard, you felt it. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
No, you said it. You and Ray both said it independently, or you said it, and it wasn't even meant to be like, hey, let's talk about this. You said, it was just weird, man. Like, there was just tension when he came up. And then Ray said, no, I totally agree with you. It was weird. It was hard to describe. And, like, watching at home, my kids and whatever, like, I mean, I'm not sitting down and I had people that DM me and said it was a little weird.
Okay.
No, I agree with you. I'm just not tagged, and I won't be posting my agreements with you.
Come on.
Have a fun weekend.
Not a foxhole guy. Not a foxhole guy. See?
How about that?
Bill's swatting players from behind as far as knockout to keep Ricky alive. Ray won't even help me out as far as with a tweet underneath saying I was there and I agree.
I'm hiding in the foxhole.
I don't blame you. You don't need that smoke.
That shrapnel's not going to hit me.
All right, coming up, who's in? Maxi's back at practice shooting. Oubre's back. Who's in on the Sixers? That's coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5. All right, let's talk about Comer and Cross for a second, because you heard me talking about if your garage floor needs to be redone. You know if it needs to be redone. We're talking about cracks. We're talking about pits. We're talking about stains, right? A lot of companies, they come out, they coat over your existing floor, and they say, see ya. Comer and Cross does not do that. They actually repair the cracks. They level everything out, and they prep the surface the right way. This is before anything goes down. And that matters because if you want it done right, you want it done once, right? You don't want 5 years to say, like, oh, man, we got to do this again. Comer and Cross, C-O-M, cross.com. C-O-M-E-R, cross.com. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. They have a full trained crew. These are not subcontractors. They walk you through the whole process, and in most cases, they're in and out in just one day. And the finish, how about a showroom? And it's built to last. No chipping, no peeling. If you want it done right, you want it done the first time and the only time, ComerCross.com. Check it out. So if your garage floor has seen better days and you've been thinking about this, it's at least worth checking out. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. 1-800-NEW-FLOOR, ComerCross.com.
The Unfiltered High School.
Right, there good. A lot of oiled up talk.
Yeah, that's
now everybody is knowing that it was said yesterday and it's being put out there on social media.
Oiled up and flexing.
So it's someone had my buddy Sam had texted me and said, "What were they talking about before it? What's the context of it?" Which isn't out there. The only thing that's on social media is when he starts talking about you'd like to see him oiled up and flexing.
You want me to guess? Just talking about how big he is.
I know, but I'd like to hear how.
Okay.
I'd like to hear the conversation before. I get, yeah.
I mean, Kruk is. Everybody was feeling good yesterday.
He said he wants to see Tyler O'Neill and Adolis Garcia oiled up and flexing after a good workout. Yep, who wouldn't?
Tyler O'Neill's a big dude. He's a big dude.
Is it big?
He is a big dude. Good grief. Stupid. Yeah, Kruk is the best. Hey, look, man. I was speaking of Tex, our good friend Jeff Moore checked and played in his Swing It and Ding It Open one year, and he put me in the golf cart with Kruk. I played a round of golf with John Kruk. Easily, like, one of the best highlights of my life.
He's the best.
18 holes, unfiltered, ready to go.
What's the first media you remember from John Kruk? A lot of people may not know it or they forget what he was on.
Oh, Baseball Tonight? Or like ESPN?
No, he was Baseball Tonight.
Yeah,
At one point, he was their feature guy on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
And their baseball coverage, which is crazy to think because he's such a goof now. He must have buttoned himself up to be able to do that. I mean, you're talking about corporate ESPN with Krucker.
No, you're saying
that's not the answer, though.
First TV, first media?
The first media I remember him doing.
Letterman?
Well, not like one individual thing.
All right.
He was a co-host on a show that was not on ESPN. It was a late-night sports show. The best damn sports show, period, with Chris Rose and John Sally.
John Kruk was on that.
He was a regular co-host on it.
Bruno was on that.
Bruno would sometimes be involved in it.
Bruno,
because it was Fox when Fox Sports had their regional cable.
It's a great show.
Their cable network.
Yeah,
Fox Sports, not FS1 when it was Fox Sports. I don't know.
They had a bunch of hosts, but Chris Rose, obviously, John Sally was a big one. I don't remember. Yeah, look at that. Kruk is out there. That's funny. I don't remember Kruk on this show.
He was great. And you know what I learned about him?
Dude, Michael Irvin was on the show.
I vaguely remember that. What I remember from the show was this dude's a huge sports fan. Kruk may love basketball more than baseball. If you want to say, like, if Kruk was to come on the air today, maybe we can get him on it sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You just ask him about the Sixers or even, like, football, the Eagles. He's a huge sportsman, but he's he was good at basketball.
He tweets.
Tom Arnold, yeah. So it's Tom. It was Tom Arnold, and this was I guess before Tom Arnold got back into movies, but Tom Arnold was a regular co-host with Chris Rose and Kruk.
Chris Rose was on from 2001 to 2009. Krista Thompson made an appearance.
It was Chris Rose. I think the regular cast I remember was Chris Rose, Tom Arnold, Kruk, and Sally. And they were great. I used to watch it. I did. It was really good. So that's what I remember. Because Krucker played until what year?
I remember Rob Dibble.
Dibble was on there.
Yep. Dibble was definitely one. Yeah, I don't remember Michael Irvin. Man, they had... It was a good show. I mean that sincerely. The best damn sports show was a good show. Now, Tony Bruno's not listed in this.
Yeah, he was on... He was on a little bit. Because he was big out in the Bay Area at the time. But, and Tom Arnold knows, I don't want to say he knows nothing about sports. He wasn't on there because he knew a lot about sports.
No.
That's for sure. Yeah. He was on there because he's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You wanted somebody that would wax their chest and say, maybe like, I'd like to see that guy oiled up.
Right, and that's what Kruk does now.
Yeah. Oiled up and flexing.
Nobody on the show could be oiled up and flexing.
No, that is
no. You know who could be oiled up and flexing?
Bill Colarulo.
Yeah.
Because oiled up and flexing.
Because I guarantee you he probably has been.
Dude, he said he posted. Did you see the thirst trap?
Yeah.
He posted a thirst trap. That kid was shredded.
Yeah, he was oiled up and flexing.
I was so much bigger than I am right now.
Right.
When I got divorced.
I don't even go to the gym anymore because of this shift, man.
Yeah, he can't work out anymore because of radio. No, but he was probably in the like the wiener bikini, all oiled up and flexing.
Since we're talking about Bill and I love
oiled up and flexing,
showing our affection. I said this to John the other day, Ray. I go, man, I didn't know how much of a hammer Bill was. Like, as I'm a hammer, I am. If we were ranking hammers on 97.5 The Fanatic, am I up there?
You're not Colarulo.
I'm not Colarulo. Colarulo's a bigger hammer than me?
Yeah.
Really?
You guys are different. Right? Like, he's more of a meat than you are.
He's actually, dude, he's a lawyer.
No, I know, but he's more intelligent.
Yeah, that takes you down the hammer meter.
Dude, he's a bigger meathead than you.
I would argue that. Ray? Who's a bigger meathead?
I just want to be the person in the car that opened up the radio to, I want to rank the hammers at 97.5 The Fanatic.
Bill's more of a meathead than you. You're more of an idiot than he is, but he's more of a meathead.
All right.
He's a hockey guy. He's like, he was talking about something with a stick. He's talking about a hockey stick.
I'm crushing beers, though, man. Like, I'm not trying to fight for the one spot. I just thought that was handed to me.
Yeah,
it's a different kind of meat.
I would probably go Brace on this one because he does lose a little bit of meathead credibility with the whole I went to law school thing.
Yes, that's my point. Like, he's real. He's a real deal.
Yes.
He's got a brain. I don't.
Let's not give him that much credit.
That's true.
I'm still checking those credentials.
Yeah.
We got to rank hammers.
All right, let's get a voice memo on the 76ers because you're already in. You didn't even.
I'm in.
You didn't even try to stop it.
I'm in. Big game tomorrow. Let's go.
It's just a matter of if you're allowed in the club. And like, listen, this isn't up to me. This is to everybody else. Is Sean allowed in the club? Here's a Sixers message.
Angry Al, Norristown, retired. Johnny Marks. Nobody cares about the Sixers, and he won't make 9 games. And if they do make it to the playoffs, they'll be out in the first round. I'm not giving them 5 more minutes of my time. And A.J. Brown will not be traded this season.
There it is.
Later, dude.
Yep, he doesn't want to be traded.
That was a great call. Nice work, Al. Great to hear that voice. And he opened up by saying his catchphrase, Johnny Marks. He did. He called the other day, remember, and he didn't even do that. I was like,
he didn't.
You can't. It's your go-to.
It is.
Come on, dude.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
People, whenever they see me, I don't even know if they know where it comes from.
Johnny Marks.
Everybody does it.
Yep. Everybody, all my friends do it. Johnny Marks.
Yep. And what's Ray's tagline?
How about that?
Yeah, he got that the other day.
I did at Knockout. People wanted it, and then in my DMs,
people wanted it.
Someone that hit me with the "How about that" has officially been surpassed by the "It's a good club" or "We're a good club."
Yes,
for a favorite drop. I was like, I appreciate you letting me know that. I don't know.
We have a good club.
How it makes me feel.
The best part about "We have a good club" is the press. We have a good club.
We have a good club.
And then the damn it.
We have a good club.
And they actually do have a good club.
Yes, they do.
Dave was right.
Yep. So
good. The Rob Thompson. The whole club talk is bizarre how many times they use the word club. It's great. All right, more on the 76ers. And honestly, right now, I kind of want to put a deadline on this. Because next time we're on the air, and you're going away for a week, next time we're on the air,
God,
they could beat the Hornets, and then everybody's going to be in.
Man.
No. The deadline is right now. Are you in or not? 610-632-0975. On the voice messages, name, location, occupation. Are you in or not? Angry Al, out. Johnny Marks, in. Super fan Johnny Marks of the Sixers, in. Ray, decide. This is it. Deadline's 2 p.m., 1:55. Decide. Can't be a fan after today.
She says she loves you. You better say you love her back.
Man, I don't like these what are we conversations.
A big win weekend for the 76ers. We'll talk about it coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
Well, on the first one, I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update, and it's brought to you by WeatherBug. Get the fastest local alerts and accurate 24/7 forecast with WeatherBug. It's easy to use, so the weather never takes you by surprise. Download the free WeatherBug app today. Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday on opening day. Kyle Schwarber hit a 2-run homer. Alec Bohm with a 3-run homer. And Christopher Sanchez went 6 innings, struck out 10, allowing just 3 hits. Now a day off today before Game 2 of the season. Aaron Nola taking the mound tomorrow afternoon against Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Flyers won 5-1 last night. Scored 2 goals in the opening 3 minutes of the game. Still 5 points out of a playoff spot. They've got the Red Wings on Saturday at 8 o'clock. 76ers return to action tomorrow night in Charlotte. 6 o'clock start. You can listen to the game right here on the Fanatic. They've got a game lead over the Hornets in the standings before the two match up tomorrow. This update's also brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance. Questions about youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, develops better athletes, better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Need a Twitter poll. 975 Middays. Bigger meathead, Sean Bracer, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just thought I had that one easily. And like, so would you say you had Bill over me? That's fine. So Bill's number one in the building. Over Ricky, too.
Oh, I didn't say over Ricky. I said over you.
Okay.
Just because he's a former lawyer doesn't mean that he can't be a bigger meathead.
I just think it takes away from the meathead credentials the fact that he actually had a real deal law firm.
So if you're really intelligent, it's difficult to be a.
Yeah,
I get your point.
It's kind of like when I said that guys that are big time hitters like Schwarber and Harper and Judge, they don't have cheapies. Those guys can't hit cheapy home runs.
Right.
If you're a lawyer or were a lawyer,
it's harder to be a meathead.
You're not a meathead.
Well, how about you're a bigger caveman than he is? I don't hear. See, to your point, I don't hear Carol Colarulo saying, we just have Final Four for the women's tournament. The rest of the teams don't deserve it.
That's not fair. And somebody else was saying that, too, the other day I saw. No, the spread is 25.5. It's a Sweet 16 game. What are we doing?
The point, how you arrived at that opinion, there's something to it. The games aren't competitive.
Correct.
But when you come out, you're like, hey, only women should.
We need to eliminate the 64 other teams. I'm allowing 4. Let's have another tournament.
Oh. Oh. So somebody has the video up of you saying to give Bryce Harper.
Yes, the video is on the timeline, and the way that whoever Duts or Negative Nate edited this video. Now, I will say they did include Ray at the end, which is good.
Good.
I'm just not tagged, which is good.
They spliced this thing up, and you could just you could sense that I'm trying to create something here. And look, I don't care, but it's funny because you have to.
I'm accepting the collab right now.
Oh, nice. You automatically
spread it even more.
You know your mentions are going to be in the toilet.
There's already a lot of comments on it.
Oh yeah, it's done. Like I'm not gonna.
Good job, Dutsy.
Yeah, nice work.
I just got the 11 new comments alert from Twitter or from Instagram.
Can I get a 20 though, real quick timeout? I just fear because that's not what we do on this show. And I don't want people that are just, coming around to the fact that I'm now with you. And this is big picture. I know you don't get caught up in this stuff, and that's good. But we don't do this stuff. Well, you don't come up with contrived hot takes. Just listen listen to the stage.
And taken out of context, it looks like that you're trying to do that.
I am fine with Dutz. He's doing his job. But for crying out loud, that's not what we do here. All right? I just spit
In other
coffee.
words, they should get rid of Harper. It's over.
Talking about oiling up dudes. Like, that's what we do here.
That's what we clip that.
You like oiled up dudes. This is the show for you.
Yes.
Right.
There you go. 10 to 2.
Can I get, we have a nice long segment here. So we'll play some voice memos. But before I forget, this actually happened yesterday when I was driving to Maggie's. And this is one of my literally, I'm not a road rage guy. I could fight people when they do this.
Don't.
So I'm on 422. And so Ray, I'm after the, you know how like the merge of Trooper, and then it's like but they've expanded the highway so it's not as bad as it used to be.
You drive that daily? Ugh.
Like Fridays is easy, but like,
gotcha.
But it's also like it moves. It's not necessarily gridlock every day. So I'm in the left lane. At this point, it's a 2-lane. It's the 2-lane section of it. You hear the ambulance, the lights going. You hear the siren, right?
Yep.
So when you're in traffic and you're not really moving or you're just moving slowly, what do you have to do? Well, you have to let the ambulance get by.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have an ambulance that it's, okay, they're like just taking somebody from one hospital to another. And it's not like, if somebody's having a heart attack and they're trying to save somebody's life, there's urgency from an ambulance as opposed to.
Are you able to tell the difference just by the lights and the sound?
The driver will let you know how serious it is.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So it wasn't hey, if we don't get to a hospital in 2 minutes, but you know what I mean? They normally are fine in the back of the ambulance trying to, but the guy, there's a little bit of urgency.
Okay.
I am very much let me get off of the road. You don't know what you're going to do until you see what the ambulance is trying to do. So I just get over all the way out, and now I'm on like the side of the road, right? And everybody's parting, so now the ambulance is in the left hand. He's in the left hand lane, and they're driving. Everybody's letting him go. There's a work truck, and it's like one of those Nissan work trucks that immediately gets behind the ambulance and starts tailgating the ambulance to where I'm trying to get back on the road, and this guy and it's like whoa.
Yeah.
You have to allow safe passage from everybody that got off of the road to get back into the lane. This guy was tailing this damn ambulance the whole way because he was trying to make it through traffic.
Oh, people do that.
Out of line.
Oh, it's way out of line.
Out of line.
Yeah.
You have to allow people to get back on because we were nice enough to get, not nice enough, but we did our duty to get off of the road, and then we now want to get back on. These people that tailgate the ambulance because they're riding the coattails of the ambulance to get through the traffic, that's dirty, man.
Oh, it's really dirty. But people do that, and they see an opportunity. I'll give you one that happened the other day. It was a state trooper, and somebody was following him. I'm like, dude, you guys are crazy. Yeah, because you know how the 76, they got to go all the way around, and they'll come back down. I saw them.
And they'll go 90 miles an hour, and it doesn't even look like they're moving.
And there was 2 cars that were following the state trooper, and everybody was parting the way on 76. And I'm like, damn, dude, he could stop the car and immediately just pull you over. But that's how people operate. There's crazy. The people are just out of their minds. People are driving on the
median.
Yeah,
yeah, I get that a lot.
You people are crazy.
All right, we have some Sixers messages here, Raymond. All right, here's the Davis Honda text line where you can send the voice messages. Here you go.
Hey, yo, Marty from Tallyville, brown truck delivery driver, out on the Sixers. out on Bryce Harper. Just want to know, Johnny Marks, are we getting some good wife talk content on Monday? Sean Brace, Mr. AKA Steal Your Girl, where are you and Beef partying at this weekend? And over and under on the age of Ray Dunn's Woman of the Weekend, 47 and a half. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Oh, tremendous. My favorite call of the week. What was his name again?
Marty.
Marty, you're the best.
That's a great name, too.
Great. Brown truck driver, too.
Give me your top 5 Martys. Well, there's Big Marty that was the carpet place in Hatboro.
Morningwood making it?
No.
Marty Bystrom. Marty Jannetty, who was a
Marty
wrestler.
Jannetty from the Rockers.
From the Rockers, yep.
Marty wasn't no.
Marty McFly?
Marty,
Ooh,
thank you. That's what I was trying to come back to the future, but I was thinking
That's got to be a top.
Marty McFly's up there. Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. That was a movie.
Yeah, the new one with Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Not a lot of Martys out there. Good name.
Should have won.
If you were to have another son, would you name him Marty?
Kelly ain't signing off on that. No.
What about Doug?
Not signing off on Doug either.
Lose my freaking mind.
Well, that's what I was saying after the Eagles won that Super Bowl and everybody was naming kids after Carson Wentz. Nobody named their kid Doug.
So we're back to Marty's call. No partying this weekend. We're keeping it easy. We got to take it. I'm working tomorrow. I'm working Sunday. I'm working tonight. And I'm out on Monday for the week. So we're taking it easy. Again, we're trying to hit the gym a little bit, getting things going. Yeah, look,
You're working.
Yeah, I'm working.
The Cuz checks in with Martin Scorsese. So if you added Martins to it.
Yeah, that's easy. The Cuz, oh, man. I ran into Jamie. I ran into Bro yesterday.
Yeah, you saw Jamie.
That's great.
Yeah, no, but I'll allow it, but I was looking at straight Martys.
Yeah, Marty is.
There's Martin Sheen. Steve Martin. If you had Martins, then you totally change. Marty Jannetty doesn't make the top 5 if we had the Martins.
Can Steve Martin make it?
Yeah. What do you mean, can he make it?
Well, I just mean, aren't we going Martin with the first name?
No,
We start with Marty.
No, I know,
have
but that's what I'm
Marty
saying.
last name.
What I'm saying is if you add Martin to it, then you have to allow all Martins. You do. Like if you were to do just a Jackson, you could have a Jackson, like Jackson Del Bonte, Gary Del Bonte's son.
Did they call Martin Brodeur Marty Brodeur? Didn't they call him Marty?
Marty Brodeur.
There you go.
Absolutely, he counts.
Yeah, that's one.
That's a good one.
All right.
Yeah, you got Martin, the TV show. Oh, right.
Yeah, there you go.
Or was that Denise's husband in the Cosby Show, the Navy guy? I think his name was Martin.
It was.
Yep.
It's a good pull by you too.
I still watch even with everything with the Cos. I still watch the Cosby Show and reruns.
Yeah.
So I had my kids wanted to watch it, so I put on an episode, and it's a teen pregnancy episode.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me give it. Where's the remote?
Yeah, that's the issue with watching the Cosby is like he had a lot to do with the creative part. So I'm sure that there was some inside humor there from Bill's perspective that probably seeped onto the pages.
I don't know if there was any.
I don't know if I can watch the Cosby Show anymore without thinking about Bill Cosby. Who, by the way, had to pay $19 million the other day. See that? The lady sued him. 70s, got it.
Sure, he wrote a big check.
Is he still alive, right?
Yeah,
he's in prison.
Oh, he's good. No, they released him. He's out.
Bill Cosby's not in prison?
He's out.
Oh man,
I just assumed that he was in prison near us still.
No, he got overturned or something. No, the day that they let him out, there were helicopters all over my neighborhood.
Wow.
Because he was in it's not called Phoenix, but Graterford.
Right.
Right up the street from us.
I've been to Graterford before.
Right past there.
Visited a friend in Graterford once.
That's cool.
Let me tell you right now, scared straight. You go to Graterford, and that will change your perspective. If you are breaking the law, you won't break the law ever again.
You would have been a criminal if not for going to
Graterford scared the bejesus out of me, and I needed to take a shower so fast when I left that place. It's old, and
it's gone now.
Graterford's gone?
Well, yeah, they opened up a new. It's called Phoenix.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. Well, they were phasing it out. I know that.
I don't keep up with jail,
Anyway.
It's something I try
to
skip, yeah.
No, not anymore.
Is
he out of prison, your friend?
Yes, he's been out of prison for a little while.
And he's been good?
Yeah, he's scared straight. Go to Graterford. It'll change your life.
Yeah? All right. Do we have another Sixers message here, Ray? All right, this is the Davis on the text line.
Kevin from Glenside here. I was with Sean when Sean was with Sean. When he figured when everybody gets back, this team will be able to do some things.
Yep.
I've never fallen off of that. That being said, I've never seen a team get balled out of the building as often as this team gets balled out of the building. How many 30, 40-point losses have they had this year? We watched Brett Brown teams not lose by this much this often. So it's kind of iffy, but at the same time, I do feel as though when they get back, if everybody stays healthy, like everybody says, then they can at least give us something to look forward to. Appreciate what you guys do.
You the man. He lost me in the big. I was with Sean, but with Sean, he lost me with that whole deal, but he's with me, I think.
When you were, no, 'cause for the longest time, you were, Paul George is coming back.
Yes.
This is going to happen.
Yes.
He was with you then.
Okay.
He never bailed like you did.
Oh, okay.
Because you bailed. You didn't you needed to hang on another week. And you would have been
Couldn't do it.
You would have been so right until you weren't right.
No. I was so mad because you just saw what Joel is capable of. And he said to now I felt bad. Like I said earlier, hearing him open up about this oblique and how like it hurts when he sneezes, I'm like, all right, maybe I was a little over the top with my criticism. But 13 games for an oblique when this team is desperate for you. And case in point, what the caller just brought up, there's 33 losses. How many times have we seen this team lose by 40? What, 6?
A lot.
Including against the Knicks in their own building. Just losses that they had no chance in. So, these are the things that carry over and have a lasting effect into your psyche. But at the same time, here we are. Somebody else spent this the other day where it was a positive. Like, hey, if I told you that the 76ers would be at without Joel Embiid for this amount of games, Paul George for this amount of games, Tyrese Maxey goes down, Oubre goes down, and yet they're still over 500. What are they, 40-33 right now, right?
Better record than Charlotte.
Like, would you not sign off on that? And I go, yeah, I guess I would.
Entering the weekend, the Sixers are a half a game behind the Raptors for the 6th seed in the East. Half a game. All right? The Hornets are a full game behind the Sixers. So they just, they can't coast here because the Sixers they're firm, they're going to be a play-in team because the Heat are the 10 seed, and then the Bucks are almost 9.5 games back from the 10 seed.
Tell you what, odds makers are thinking the Sixers are going to make the playoffs. On the yes,
I agree.
Minus 170. On the no, plus 140.
I firmly believe they're going to be at least the 6th seed.
That is not the play-in. That is playoffs.
They are 1 game behind the 5 seed, the Hawks, and they're 5 games behind the Cavs. So you could be a 5 or a 6. Easy. You could be a 5 or a 6. So, Ray, you still have some time if you need to think about it.
The clock's ticking.
The clock is ticking. I don't want you on Monday like, oh, yeah, we're back. I need to know before they win on Sunday.
You know what I think is really the nuisance of this entire conversation is the fact that you're asking me if I'm in on the Sixers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I think, what's really getting to me here.
How many games have you made right this year?
At this point, 8 or 9 games?
You go to the Sixers games because it's a social event for you. And I'm not saying you're not a 76er fan, but that's why you go. If there was no booze at these games, you wouldn't be anywhere near
that's
them.
not right.
No, that's not right at all.
Oh, come on, Ray.
Have you been to a game you didn't drink?
Yes.
Or you have?
Yeah. I went to that game. Remember when I was ill?
Yes, you went to the game.
I was sick. I thought I would have food poisoning. No. I battled through that entire day.
That is good.
I think they lost the Heat. It was a November game. There's no reason for a sick man to be there.
So why are you arguing with me and just say, yes, of course I've been in. I've been in the whole year.
Yeah, I've been in.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, he's in.
Right,
there
thank
it is.
you.
Nice work. We like that. Yeah, let me give you this. Nice work. Thanks for joining.
If they lose to the Hornets on Saturday, when we get here on Monday, are you in?
It depends what it looks like. Does Joel Embiid, is he out? Is he out for a week because he's injured in the game? All right. The details matter, Ray.
Wait, I thought the details didn't matter.
No, the details do matter.
I was told the details didn't matter whether or not I was in.
No. The details don't matter right now. That's the difference. Right. What I'm saying is that you need to ask all these questions. When a woman says, Ray, I love you, you don't say, well, what do you love about me? Or like, oh, dude, like.
Well, it depends on the details. Do I love that woman?
You love being with me? You love spending time with me? Like, no, there's no qualifier. When you tell somebody you love them, you tell them you love them.
You love them.
And that's what we're saying with the Sixers. Either you're in or you're not in. And right now I'm in. This team's going to the playoffs, like Sean said. That's the odds-on favorite.
That's
and
right.
Guess what? When there's a showdown with the Knicks, there's nobody that's going to be talking to us saying, oh, the Sixers, I don't know if I'm in on this series. No. That's why you get in now.
There's extents to love, John. And if I love you, I got to know what the love I'm signing up for is.
You're backpedaling. Just be in.
What do you mean I'm backpedaling?
Just be in.
I'm in. I told you I'm in.
Okay, you still qualify it. You're in. All right, do we have an update on the meathead poll? This is at 975 Middays.
The returns on our at 97.5 Middays poll on who is the bigger meathead. Sean Brace winning with 75% of the vote.
No.
Bill Colarulo.
Yeah, that's easy, man. That's light work.
I will tell you, it's a very small sample size.
Yeah,
so go vote right now. Go vote, please.
I just retweeted it. Yeah, Bill, honestly, Bill comes off so more put together. Bill's on TV. Like when you're walking, perfect example. I'm literally walking down Conshohock and Fayette, Main Street, whatever you want to call it. And they got the TVs outside the Bow House. There's Bill. Like, people are watching. Don't get me wrong, it's Ricky Bowe that's the reason why they have that show. But Bill's face is on that TV
Is
screen
Ricky
a
Bowe
lot.
meathead?
He's a professional athlete. Isn't that expected?
He's a reliever, too.
He's
a closer. Yeah. So there's a certain mentality that you have to have.
Name me a closer. Like is Mariano Rivera
he's
a
not a
meathead?
meathead. No, he's not a meathead.
He's very – I don't think he can qualify.
Well, Duran's not a meathead.
Really?
No.
With that intro?
I don't think
it's Tombstone. It's Undertaker.
Is he?
Oh man, you can't have that intro and not be a meathead.
Oh, well, who's the biggest meathead then?
I thought we left Ricky out of this because we all agreed.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
It was because I don't think people view Bill as a meat, and he certainly is.
Yeah, well
he is. Maybe in the halls and the walls here we do.
Remember, this was brought up because I said to John, I go, man, listening to this show, I didn't realize how much of a meathead Bill was. That's where this conversation originally started from. And he looked at me like I had three heads, and he's like, really? You didn't know that about Bill? I'm like, oh, I thought he was put together. He's, lifting. He's got a good body. He's all oiled up.
You were definitely salivating over the thoughts of him oiling
good
up.
grief.
Oiled up and flexing.
It depends what time you came into the Bill Colarulo experience.
Oh.
Like, if you had Saturday and Sunday Bill back in the day, you probably don't think he's that big of a meathead. If you came into the Bill Colarulo experience working alongside Mikey Miss,
meathead.
He had to be meat.
Well, that was his role.
Yeah, and now with Unfiltered, maybe you don't come across as the meathead, but
he's still slinging meat. Come on, man. 2 to 6. I watch. I listen. There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of meat.
Yeah, the late Rob Reiner is probably the number one seed for meathead because that was his nickname on All in the Family. Michael Stivitt.
Wow.
Hey, meathead. Yes, you didn't watch the show.
No, I didn't watch the show. And Rob Reiner never struck me as a meathead.
Well, that was his nickname. But that's the thing. He called him meathead, but he was anything but a meathead.
Gotcha. Okay.
On the show, he really wasn't. He was a very intelligent. He was kind of like an activist type guy, and Archie was a conservative guy in the late 70s.
Okay. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner. Yeah. And his wife, too.
Oh, man.
So we got a texter saying that they're a lawyer and a meathead. There is no reason for you to take away points for his meathead level because he was a lawyer.
I agree.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard not to.
Okay.
I mean, to your point, it's hard not to consider, IQ, job, success, and but you can be a meathead and a lawyer, I suppose.
Bill wears small clothes, went to law school and a private high school.
He does wear small clothes.
Well, you know what else he doesn't do? He's never worn jeans. I've never seen him wear jeans. Seriously, Ray?
I don't think I've ever seen him wear jeans.
He doesn't wear jeans.
No. Why? What's wrong with jeans?
You would have to ask him. I don't know. He always wears the trousers, different colored trousers. He'll wear
He's put together. That's what I mean. He takes it. Honestly, he loses, a rating on the meathead scale because of how put together he is.
All right, coming up, weekend watch list with Sean Brace.
Oh,
the
yeah.
YouTube chat recaps also coming up. And the Phillies coming up this weekend. What are we buying from the first series? We'll talk about that coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5, The Fanatic. All right, let's talk about my hair. I actually didn't put any product in it today. I don't know if people noticed. It's a little bit fluffy, but it still looks good. Morgan Stern hair. If you're losing your hair, I'm telling you, there's a couple different ways you can go, right? Like if you get caught in the algorithm on Facebook or Instagram, you would think that it's so easy to get your hair back. It really is easy to get your hair back, but you have to go to Morgan Stern. You do. You have to go to Morgan Stern Hair because if you think a shampoo out there is going to solve your problems, You want to get with the experts, the most experience and the most success when it comes to hair. Morgenstern Hair, they did my hair transplant. All stages of hair loss. I decided a hair transplant was right for me, but there's a lot of other options out there. Vitamin supplementation. How about a non-invasive procedure right now? It's called Almated. So if you're starting to thin and you're starting to go bald, this is great. It helps support your hair so it's healthy and it's growing, it's blending, and it's non-invasive. 610-831-HAIR. 610-831-HAIR. MorgensternHair.com. Morgan with an E. MorgensternHair.com.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
162-0. I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. It's brought to you by Papa John's. Introducing new pan pizza from Papa John's. Order a medium one-topping pan pizza, just $11.99 when you download the Papa John's app or at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. The Phillies won 5-3 over the Rangers yesterday. Opening day down at the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber got the party started with a 2-run homer. Then Alec Boehm followed up a couple innings later with a 3-run shot.
Fly ball right field. Nimmo's going back toward the wall. It is gone! Opposite field home run, Alec Boehm.
Christopher Sanchez went 6 innings, struck out 10, allowed just 3 hits in the win. Now tomorrow it's Aaron Nola on the mound against Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Flyers won 5-1 last night. 2 goals the first 3 minutes of the game. Still 5 points out of a playoff spot after last night. They've got the Red Wings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And tomorrow night, the 76ers at 6 o'clock have the Charlotte Hornets down in Charlotte. They have 1-game lead over the Hornets in standings going to that one. You can listen to that game right here on The Fanatic. This update is also brought to you by TireRack.com. Rain or shine, drive with confidence on Bechstein tires from Tire Rack. Bechstein tires deliver precision handling, dependable traction, and quiet comfort. Ship fast and free with 2 years of free road hazard protection. TireRack.com. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
right, all of our text messages and text voice memos are on the Davis Honda text line. Feely Davis difference at Davis Honda in Burlington.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken a long time to get to just the two of us.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, like forever.
I have to redo this one.
1 o'clock hour brought to you by Morgenstern Hair Restorations. Great teams stick together. Oh. So does great hair. Morgenstern Hair Restoration Championship results. 3 locations: Lancaster, Bala Cynwyd, Wayne, Pennsylvania. Visit Morgan with an E, morgensternhair.com, or call 610-831-HAIR. There we go. Ah! Sean's going to work all weekend. You'll be back on the air tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then
Get to cross over tomorrow. I'm on.
Oh,
10
you're
to 1.
working tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time are you? What?
10 to 1.
You're in tomorrow.
Yeah, in for Captain
How
Cooney.
about that? Here.
Yeah, so.
Little power hour.
Wow, look at that. Flexing.
Back to back, belly
The
to
midday
belly.
show, flexing on the
man.
back on the weekend.
Pumping it up. I always mix in a couple things that we stumble into from time to time.
Sure.
Monday through Friday. Play some highlights, some lowlights.
Absolutely.
There's no lowlights.
No. Just good times over here.
Yeah.
No hot takes either.
No hot takes.
Except for the fact that we're trying to run Bryce Harper out of town.
Yeah,
Sean
I
Bray
am-
single-handedly.
I am definitely not a fan of that. I don't care one bit. I could take the berating that's happening right now. However, if you were in the building yesterday, you felt it. Bryce,
You weren't even saying anything negative about Bryce.
he's pressing. It was game 1. That's it. Yeah, I told you. It just felt like there was an angst. That's all. Maybe it was my section.
And Ray agreed.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. He
I did.
And he was on the other side of the stadium. So.
And I had people texting me or DMing me that agreed. That it was. They said it was kind of a weird vibe
That's it.
with Bryce.
Nothing crazy.
I kind of read the situation, though, after watching the clip back, that Sean Brace was saying we should go down and boo and buy some
kinda what-
batteries, maybe toss them onto the field
Yeah.
in
No,
protest of Bryce Harper being Philly.
Sean was actually supporting standing ovation for multiple
Yes,
games.
that's it.
It's so unfair to Sean.
I'm going to wear my Harper jersey tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll say it. I'm against the standing ovation.
Yeah, that's
We're
fine.
one
We don't
game
need. He doesn't need a standing ovation. He needs a hug. I told you that.
That's it.
Give him a big hug. Not oiled up either. You don't need to be oiled up when you give him a hug. All right, it is time for the weekend watch list with Sean Brace.
It's time for the weekend watch list with Sean Brace.
Oh, let's get to it. A lot happening in the Philadelphia sports world, and we'll save that for 2 and 1. But we open up with item number 3 on the list here. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, all my college hoop heads unite. St. John's and Duke at 7:10 p.m. John, do you understand what that game is going to bring? Ricky Pitino, John Shire. I'm talking about the best of the best that college basketball has to offer. St. John's a 5 seed, catching 6.5. The Duke Blue Devils. The game's being played in D.C. I wish I could be there. I like St. John's. I like St. John's
Yeah, it
to win.
seems to be a popular pick.
6.5.
It's pretty amazing. Rick Pitino going to St. John's, what it's done for that program.
Yep.
And it just like that, snap your fingers. And it's great for college basketball. So I'm looking forward to that tonight.
Oh, man. All 4 games are heavy hitters. We roll into Bama and Michigan, 9.5 point spread. A little bit too many for my liking. However, Michigan's a juggernaut. Matter of fact, throughout the course of the early part of the college basketball season, they were the most impressive team. Lumping fools. They're 9.5, as I said. 172.5 for a college basketball game.
Huh.
Do not take the under in that one. I'll just tell you that right now.
I like Michigan. I would probably go St. John's just because they're tough and they'll fight you.
Yep.
And Duke responded to a bad opening round, and then they look great in the round of 32.
They got
So
great
what
players.
what do they got right here?
Shire's a great coach, too.
Yeah.
We roll on, 9:45 tonight, Sparty and UConn. Michigan State, Izzo is March. Danny Hurley, though, he's got 2 chips.
Yeah, and he's got a ridiculous, even against the spread, he's got a ridiculous record against. And that's like Sweet 16 on.
Mm-hmm.
They've won championships, so you can understand it. It's not a strong UConn line. They're 1.5 favorites. I kind of lean Michigan State.
All right.
Just looking at the line.
Yep.
But I think it's going to be a close one.
And finally, we saw Tennessee beat up on Virginia here in Philly. And now they got Iowa State, a team that nobody is talking about. Yeah, they suffered a big-time injury to a big-time player. 4.5-point favorites, 139.5, and that's how we shut it down on a Friday. Just to let you know, the Elite Eight obviously rolls on. So Saturday we have our two matchups, Iowa and Illinois. Illinois is just an offensive firehouse with the firepower there. 7.5-point favorites, 138.5. And then Purdue and Arizona on a Saturday night. AZ is my pick to win. I'm sure it's extremely popular across the board. They are 6.5-point favorites against Purdue. 152.5 is there.
I kind of like Tennessee plus 4.5 tonight.
Okay.
A little bit of a light line. I don't know, not a ton of confidence in Iowa State.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Iowa State's got it rolling, though.
Yep.
All right, number 2 on the weekend watch list, the 76ers. Are you in? I'm in. Sixers and Hornets. This is the biggest game of the year. That's for darn sure. Last time that these two teams matched up, the Hornets got the best of them, 130-93, led by 30 points from Brandon Miller on January the 26th. The Hornets fill it up from outside, averaging 16.3 made three-pointers this season. Sixers got to go ahead and defend the three-point line well. By the way, you can hear this game right here on 97.5 The Fanatic at 6 p.m. Pre-game coverage, I believe, 5:30. However, last time that the Sixers and the Hornets matched up, Kelly Oubre was the leading scorer for your 76ers with 17. Guess what, Johnny Marks?
What?
Guess what, Ray Dunn?
What?
Kelly Oubre's back. According to Kelly Oubre, he'll be back for tomorrow's game.
It is being reported by Kelly Oubre that Kelly Oubre will be back for tomorrow.
How about that? So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's get the band back. And I would imagine we'll have an update on Tyrese Maxey. I think that was the case a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, that they were saying, yeah, we'll give you an update.
Yeah, he doesn't play Saturday, but I bet he plays next week.
Yes, I agree with that. Right? I can get down with that. Which, by the way, they got all these games are big. They got 8 games left after Saturday.
Need some wins.
All right. Finally, weekend watch list here. Ladies and gentlemen, can the Flyers get some love? Can we talk about the orange and the black? Wake up, Philadelphia. 5-1 victory last night over the Blackhawks. They keep it rolling. Not 1, but 2 games, and I believe tomorrow night's on national TV. However, you catch the action right here as well, 8 p.m. Flyers and Red Wings at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Flyers and the Stars on Sunday. Currently in the Metro, the Flyers have 82 points, trailing the Hurricanes, who are top in that division with a 96, of course, with the...
But so the wild card, the Islanders have 87 points.
That's correct.
So the Flyers are 5 points behind them. They've also played 2 more games than the Flyers. Red Wings, 84 points. Senators, 86. So you have to pass 2 teams just to get to the Islanders.
Yes.
So we will...
Here's the deal. If you are a believer...
They got a shot.
In the Flyers... Plus 550 on the yes to make the playoffs.
Ooh.
That's a nice little payday. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but at least they have us watching. And that's a good thing. That's a thumbs up.
Yeah, at least the games mean something.
Yeah. Weekend watch list right there. Coming your way. Philadelphia Flyers. Plus 550.
Thank you, Sean Brace. I know Ray's parents are going to a Yacht Rock concert tomorrow. Is that correct?
That's correct. Down at AC. Yacht Rock Forever Tour, I think it is. Or something
is that right?
Yeah. So they're going down tomorrow night. They're very excited listening to Yacht Rock Friday ahead of their Yacht Rock weekend.
So did they know that they like Yacht Rock until we started playing it? Or I feel like that we started a new thing.
Well, it's a very popular genre, especially when it starts to warm up.
No, agreed. But I mean, has there been a sports radio show that did a Yacht Rock Friday before?
No, definitely.
I would love to take credit for it. They were ahead of us, at least as a show, in terms of the Yacht Rock. Yeah.
Okay.
They've been Yacht Rock fans. But this is a nice, convenient Friday listen for them.
Yeah, that's great.
Especially, my high school running stats were a hit in the household.
Really, they were.
AC, a Yacht Rock concert in AC, that's thumbs up. You hear the seagull. Rah, rah.
Yeah. Is that what
Seagulls. That's what it's all about, right?
So what is the seagull say?
Rah, rah. Yes. Look, get this. That's what I think when I think Yacht Rock. I think boats.
You think, yeah.
Captain hats and seagulls.
For sure. Yeah. No, you're right. You think sand.
Yeah.
Sand and sea. Some cocktails, feeling good.
Definitely
living
cocktails.
the good life. Is there anything better than that time of year when you're down the shore, you're just no worries in the world.
And you just
yourself.
feel good because you get the warmth of the sun and like it heats up your body, that skin, right? You got good tan too.
Oiled up.
Oiled up, yeah.
All right, we got a couple of voice memos coming up. The YouTube chat recap, a strong finish to the week here on Middays with Marks. Do not go anywhere.
You never stop thinking about Philly.
thank God it's...
All right, we're back. And this is Getaway Day for Sean, at least on the radio. He'll be in Florida next week, and he's leaving us after, man, that's it. My phone's almost on fire with this scorcher that he put out there earlier. That's an Instagram reel now.
Oh, people are upset with me.
52 comments in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
You suck.
I'm not, that's not what I do. I don't create takes, and I'm just giving you
It really wasn't a take.
Well, it was a vibes take. It was a take. Like I'm telling you, I felt it. Like at the end of the day, if people weren't there, then yeah, you have no idea. You think I'm an idiot, and that's fine. I don't have any issue with that. But I'm not here to control. Like we talk for 4 hours every day. You can take a clip, a 30-second clip, and you could run with it any way you want. We had fun with that discussion, and it was my final.
You had said, and Ray agreed, and I had people that also were agreeing via DM that there was a weird feel for Harper yesterday.
And guess what? If you got a base hit and he went 1 for 4, maybe it's something different. But he went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, and it was after the first at-bat that I felt like there was this angst.
Yep.
That's all.
Sean Brace.
And I also qualified it by saying I thought it was unfair.
Evil media member, Sean Brace.
Me, trying to throw people out.
You know what these guys do.
I got this trusted Philly guy calling me the R word. Like, come on, yo, dude. Jeez, bro.
Calling you the R word?
Yeah, man. Good grief, bro. Come on, man. Tristan.
Holy cow.
So if you were to call Harper a car service to the airport, Uber or Lyft?
Well, you know, it's funny. I rented a car through Costco for Monday. Yeah, Costco Travel.
Did you get a rotisserie chicken in the...
Good comes with you. Great chicken.
Yeah.
Good price, too.
So Costco is the new rental...
Well, you go through, if you have a Costco membership.
Oh, you can get it through Costco.
I got this shirt from Costco.
I do not have a Costco.
Oh, man, Costco's the best.
Yeah, you end up spending more money than you think you saved because you're buying John Deere sweatshirts.
That's true.
And TVs. You walk in and be like, yeah, I could use a new TV.
85-incher from there. It's awesome.
So do you want to do some voice memos here, and then we'll wrap up with YouTube chat recap? All right, what do we just... This is on the Davis Honda text line. People can send us voice messages. Listen.
What's up, guys? This is Larry Henry Jr. from Huntington Valley. I'm a sports journalist. Brace, you and I go back talking Flyers all the time, so I'm giving you and John a call. I wanted to talk about the Flyers. Everyone seems a little bit down on the Flyers not making the playoffs. I'm the other way. I think they're going to find a way to get in 7-2-1 in their last 10. Some big games coming up to close the month against Detroit, Dallas, and Washington. They picked up points in 9 games already this month of March. I like how they're playing. I think they're going to get some points. I'm eager to see how it goes down the stretch. Hopefully we get some Flyers playoff hockey coming up later this year. All right, guys, take care.
All right.
Rack 'em.
Thanks, Larry.
That's my guy, LHJ. He's got a little bit of an accent.
LHJ?
LHJ, Larry Henry Jr.
Like that.
Love LHJ.
Love the name Larry.
Larry's a hard worker, covers the great game of hockey and soccer very well.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Great. Hey, look, Flyers plus 550. That's my point. I always can get behind a good wager when it's a team that you want to cheer for, a team that you're going to watch, a team that you're going to root for. This is the time. Are you in with the Flyers?
No.
Oh, no.
No. It doesn't seem like they're going to win.
Well, they got 2 big games this weekend. If they win both of those.
I want them to.
Ooh, that would be really interesting if they're able to win both of these.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not. You think it's a good value bet to take them right now plus 550. Oh, so you're not betting.
I wouldn't say good value. No, okay. You know what? I will. I'll put $10 on it.
Okay, that wins you 50.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I'll put $10 on it.
Okay,
let's have some fun.
All right. Do we have another one, Ray? Before the YouTube chat recap, what do we got?
What's up, guys? This is Anthony from Paoli. I'm all in on the Sixers. I'm all in on the Flyers. I'm all in on the Phillies. I think they're all going to be postseason bound in 2026 to make the playoffs. As far as the Flyers and the Sixers go, I'm not saying they're even going to win a series, but I'm in on them. I'm excited. Postseason sports is what we need in this town.
Yep.
It's been a while for the Flyers, obviously. And for the Sixers, yeah, it is what it is. Might be the last hurrah maybe for the whole Joel Embiid situation. So I'll take some postseason basketball and get excited for a week or two. And the Phillies, I think we have a good shot this year. Bryce Harper will be fine. He does need to stop swinging for like the art museum, though. That's a little hard watching him try to rip the cover off the baseball every time he takes a swing. But I think it'll be fine. I think they'll have his ups and downs. The team will be better. Pitching will be good. Bullpen's the bullpen, but we'll be all right.
Well said. Well said. He's right. Bryce is a little pressing right now, and normally he does make that contact, right? But he's pressing. Obviously, we saw it in the WBC, and then he did hit that mammoth of a shot.
Yeah, it's less about if he's a good player. I don't know if he's gonna hit 40 home runs or 35 home runs. He's a good player. It's a matter of has the tide shifted to him being the darling of the city to now people are like me. I say, Bryce, you've been fantastic. I love you, man. But now it's time for Act 2, and Act 2 involves winning. And he doesn't have to win a World Series to cement his legacy. It would help.
Oh, yeah.
But
this dude's a Hall of Famer. Day one. First ballot.
It'd be nice if we got the second act of Bryce Harper is more than playoff appearances and Fanatic cleats. And that's what I want.
Okay.
That's what I want. All right, time for the YouTube chat recap, Ray.
It's time for the YouTube chat recap.
How about filling us in? Let me tell you something else, man.
Watch us live on YouTube every single weekday.
I can't lie. Let me tell you something.
It's the Middays with Marks YouTube chat recap.
Hit me.
Ray should start a YouTube channel giving bedsheet reviews. It's an untapped market, and he's got loads of time testing their products. Tommy John from the YouTube chat.
Sheesh.
Huh. What's your favorite thread count, Ray? I mean, what's a good number? If I'm in the market for new sheets, where should I look? What should I start with?
I have no idea where to go with that one.
So here's my question. How often does Ray wash his sheets?
I knew you were
no,
6 weeks?
Often. Very often.
Really?
Yeah.
6 weeks.
No, dude, when I was 25 and living on my own.
No, 6 weeks. Oh, that's a crispy bed sheet, bro.
Yeah. Hold on, you're telling me in your mid-20s,
once a month at least,
bro, you were sleeping on somebody's couch that probably had an STD on the couch, and your face was laying right in it.
At least you found some popcorn.
But Ray certainly is more mature at 25 than we were.
I like a good breathable cotton, that 300 to 400 range, right? I think that's where we're at.
I need a nice soft sheet for sure. Now, do you have a sheet or is it just a comforter?
No, I have the sheet. I'm kind of anti the sheet. I have it. Yeah. It's one of those things that's kind of there for show. You know, it kind of just exists there. I'm not big on it though.
I'm anti-sheet.
Are you anti-sheet?
I'm anti anything but just to give me the blanket on top. That's it.
You want the comforter? That's it.
That's it.
I like both.
My wife has like a sheet. She's got this rug carpet, that thing that's like a blanket on. I'm like, there's just too much.
How many pillows?
100.
Yeah, I have 100 pillows.
Why? There's no need for 100
it's
pillows.
Decoration, because it's decoration.
I hate that.
Never mind.
I hate it.
But
I don't get it.
I also, as I've gotten older, I also now sleep with long sleeves and pants.
Wow.
And I wear heel socks because I have cracked heels. Yeah, so I have like the heel socks and I have long sleeves and then I have pants. I am very warm.
Big debate on the dating apps. The Hinge prompt of sleeping with socks on. That's a one way or another. People put that on their profiles quite
when
a
it's
bit.
really cold, I don't mind it, but otherwise it's weird. Because you also have that brand new clean socks if you're going to get in bed and sleep in bed. You don't want to be walking around the house in socks and then you get in your bed. That would freak me out.
Gross.
All right, what's next?
Brace is like Maury at a press conference. MBD from the YouTube chat.
Brace is like Maury, not Maury Povich, Daryl Morey.
Okay.
At a press conference.
Are we going back to the meathead conversation? Is that where that came from?
I don't know, but
Daryl Morey doesn't come off as a meathead.
No.
Comes off as I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
Yeah. He's got the MIT background. You're not.
Yeah.
See, now, like, I would have, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. What's next?
Brace said he doesn't have his fastball today, but he's never had one to begin with. Nate from One Bala Plaza.
Negative, Nate.
That's good. That's good, Nate. Nate the intern checking in. Look, hey, man. It was a long day yesterday. We started bright and early. And I went to stateside after.
Yep.
Saw my boy J-Roy, DJ 9, who had the vibes inside the ball yard going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up at the boathouse.
You did?
Oh, a little threefer.
What time did you get home?
I think I told my wife like 9:30, 10. Probably like closer to midnight.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oof.
You were out later than I was.
Oh, yeah, I mean, college hoops. Had me out, bro.
Yeah.
College hoops.
Meanwhile, I was cleaning for the cleaners at 11 o'clock last night. I was picking up everything in the basement. There was stuff all over in the basement.
Yeah, Kelly's like, what time did you get home at? Like 9:30.
Yep. Yep. Whoops. All right. Hurry up, Ray.
Brace was getting oiled up tonight, regardless of the Maxi video. Money Mar from the YouTube chat.
That's something you would do?
Oh, I'm ready to get all hot and bothered. Oil me up, baby.
But
spray me down.
Are you a baby oil guy like P. Diddy?
No.
No?
It's just a lot. Speaking
nasty.
Of sheets, got to clean up.
No, it's totally nasty.
I mean, maybe if you're in a hotel room and you don't have to worry about it.
No.
It'd be fun to have a slip and slide. You just come running in.
No, I'm totally out on all of that.
Yeah.
Totally out.
He wasn't. He traveled with it. Good grief.
Well, he had like tens of thousands of bottles when they raided him or whatever it was. The FBI.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's so weird.
Oh,
All right. Hit it, Ray.
Colarulo's father-in-law mows the fake grass on John's dome. Andy from the YouTube chat.
How big is his, how much property does Bill have?
I don't know. Never been invited.
Yeah, he's never invited anyways.
Yeah.
All right. That's the YouTube chat recap.
I do like his father-in-law getting the shout out there, though.
Yeah.
Does everything for him.
Does everything for him. Right. So, Sean, you will be on tomorrow. So it's a Ray Dunn. You're on 10 to 1, Ray.
That's right.
Into Sean Brace.
A Dunn and Brace.
You will be at Xfinity Mobile Arena tonight with the
Philadelphia Wings.
And Sunday night.
That's correct.
And then after that, you're leaving for a vacation.
See you in a week.
So we will see you in 2 Mondays. Everybody have a great weekend. Coming up next, Ricky and Bill. See ya.